It's Karma is real 1111, and I'm back at you again with another video. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this video, and it's been weird because I've been getting some weird vibes, not for myself, but you know, it's nothing to be worried about or anything like that. But I need to go ahead and share it. I'm not going to lie and tell you that I've seen the movie Sinners. I haven't. I've never watched it, but I'd like to. I'm going to eventually. But I did see a clip, you know, a while back, and the clip I saw a while back, I'll just show. I can't show the actual video, but I'll show you the scene that I saw. You see this right here? I haven't watched the movie, so only those who watched it would know. I don't want to know about the movie because I can look at a title, see certain clips, and get a good idea of what the movie's about, even if I haven't watched it yet. Because I'm big on energy vampires myself, okay? Which is why I rock a lot of evil eye and stuff like that to keep a lot of jealous and envy away from people who are nosy and can't mind their business, which is a lot of people nowadays. Now more than ever, it's a lot of them. You know, a lot of people are acting like that now more than ever that just can't mind their business. Okay, when that happens, evil eye is created. Evil eye is when someone that's either jealous or envious that may not know or may know looks at someone with the intent of jealousy and envy. But in their head, they're thinking, I don't like when that person gets that. Why not me? I don't like that that person has that. I should have that. Why they get to attract those people? I should be attracting them people. How they get that type of life? I should have this type of life. And it's a lot of people around you that you all may not know are like this, male and female. Okay, family and people out here in these streets, in these streets that you don't even know. Some of your friends, some of your homegirls, some of your homeboys, right? And some people you don't know that you've never met a day in your life will give you that look, and some of you don't know. Those of us who are intuitive can pick up on these people. They have a certain look about them. I mean, they can have it all, but they have a certain look about them, and the eyes give it away. What I mean by that? The people are overly invested, overly interested in your life in particular, just particularly set on you, watching, monitoring spirit, curious. Curiosity is for kids. Stalking, nosiness, and intrusiveness is for grown ass adults. It's too big to be doing that. They need to be so consumed with their own life, they have no time to be in nobody's face in business. Okay. But there are too many grown, old ass adults out here looking for some type of um, consent. I mean, you need to check in with them, like they want to be your third party or something, whatever. Um, Monitoring your life, how you live, what you do, what you get, how you get it, who you're with, how often do you do these things, how can you do that, how can you afford that. It's people like that that evil eye is about. And hold that thought because the image of sinners has been on my mind. It just popped into my mind, literally. And I have not watched the movie, but I did see a clip a while back. This, what I'm showing you on the screen, is what I saw. I saw it play out. Okay. I didn't know his name. I guess he goes by Cornbread, and something stood out to me of why I kept picking this topic up, and it just wouldn't go away. Um, you see this part here that I highlighted? You see it? It says vampires need an invitation to enter a house, and he couldn't gain access. Okay, so he demanded to be paid the night and dragged Smoke outside while he stretched his hand to pay him. This is what just stuck out to me. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you, whoever you are, the higher your energy, the higher your frequency, the higher your vibration, the more unbothered you are naturally. You're not trying to act. For those of y'all who are abstinent, celibate, whatever you are, me, I'm asexual, so abstinent, I'm gonna remain that way for the rest of my life. I don't want shit leeching off me. I'm not attracted to neither. Get the fuck out my face. Okay. I'm not your future poverty queen. Okay. Some of y'all women gonna have to tell these dudes that. Some of y'all dudes gonna tell these women that. You're not going to be added to the harem. Okay. All right. All right. I don't care if it hurts their feelings. It's, to each their own. Don't take it personal. All right. That is. When you had a type of energy about you, people can tell. You have a certain energy around you. If they can't get into you, which they will try by the form of a friend, these fake ass friends out here, phony motherfuckers, y'all women, it could be other women. Dudes, it could be other dudes. Women, it could be a dude. Dudes, it could be a woman. And they could play them roles. Okay. And these are people who hop from people to people to people to people, collecting energy, collecting dark energy, perverted energy, lustful energy, sneaky energy, diseased energy. Diseases are parasites. Okay. For people to be out here thinking it's cute to jump from body to body to body to body, teach their own, you grown. But that shit is, I'm not Christian. I'm not religious. I'm very spiritual. That's some demonic shit. You may not see it because you're like, oh, that's natural. Okay, it is natural, right? It is natural. But what I mean by demonic is you're mixing in energies. If you're matching a person's energy, you're more than likely to be attracted to them strongly. And even if you don't match their energy, it doesn't stop people from being attracted to you. It doesn't. But you have the option of turning them down. The higher your energy, the more people want to feed off you. Feed. They want access to you. And they become very vampiric, energy vampire. Women, you could be straight. It could be other women. You ever seen an envious bitch before that you don't know? And the bitch stay in your business, always clocking what you do, more on you than her own baby daddies. She always want to know what you're doing. You ever seen that? Okay. Let me give you an example. Shanquilla, what is her name? Shanquilla out of South Carolina. The young lady that got set up by some evil ass women, nasty bitches that always despised that girl. They couldn't get close up on her like that. Okay. Speaking of like Slither and sinners and vampiric and energy vampires and parasites, spiritual parasites, energy parasites, physical parasites in the human form of low vibration, they couldn't get up on her in her own hometown. She was too busy. She was too focused. So they had to throw her off her focus. Okay. And that's what Sinners is all about. I never watched the movie, but I can get a good idea. Okay. You all need to stay on post because you got people around you, women and men. It ain't always sexual that want to throw you off your guard and get come at you sideways to gain access because they know it ain't gonna be easy to get to you. They can't get to you in the friend way. They can't get to you in a relationship way. They know that already. They're not your type. They're not your type. The shit they own, you're not on. They know that. So just like I have highlighted here in that movie Sinners, which I have not watched, but I get a good idea. It said that being that whatever vampiric energy that had been studying the individuals that was inside the house, because I seen a clip of a lot of people inside a house, and whatever was outside that door was trying to get in or lure them out somehow, either through a weakness that they are unaware of, something that they can't resist. That's what they would turn into to draw them out. Temptation, instigation, um, attention seeking, looking for a response or reactions. Be aware for this type of shit. We do have Mercury retrograde coming up pretty soon down the line. Be aware of these type of motherfuckers that want a reaction from you. Bitches and dudes. Okay. I mean that. Now, the easiest way, the most quickest way to shut a person down more than anything else is through your body, through what you eat, and even stronger through for the women, through your body. Your body. That's a strong energy because that can bring new people into this world by who you lay down with. That's a very strong way to shut your ass down and ruin your whole and fuck up your whole future and future generations by letting a parasite latch on to you. People getting desperate. What I mean by desperate, people who don't have a plan, people who in everybody business, people who used to latching on to other people, they are getting desperate. When people get desperate, sometimes people turn into what you call hobosexual shape-shifting energy. That's very vampiric, energy harvesting, energy vampires, spiritual leeches, and spiritual parasites. These are users, takers, opportunists, and they'll do just about anything to get what they want. But they need a host. The host is you. So you need to be aware of who you are. You need to be strong-minded, strong in body, take care of your health, take care of your mind, have a strong spirit and aura about you. Don't have no leaks because that's what these motherfuckers look for. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, a younger lady or a younger guy. It doesn't matter. People will come to you with sympathy stories, violin playing, anything, try to reach your emotions, see what and check and see, how you respond. Okay, I can't get to this person's emotions. And then maybe through gossip, see what you say, get your reaction. Okay, no reaction. They can't get up on you like that. So just like in that Sinners movie, they got to draw you out or bring you to them. If they can't get access to you through the main ways that people normally try to get in on people, your family, friends that you don't know is frenemies, partners that you don't know is bed bugs, bed leeches, hoe hopping from body to body collecting energy everywhere they go, just hoe hopping, okay? And bring all that shit to some of y'all if y'all, are fooled by looks and how people appear. They good looks and how they dress, and this is how they draw people in. That would be the people on the outside of the door in the movie Sinners. Anything that can draw your attention. Disillusionment, a mirage, okay? In a desert, searching for water. You may think it's water because you're so thirsty for it. So don't be thirsty, pretty much, right? Could draw your dumbass out, okay? Literally or just, metaphorically. Um, be mindful of this shit. Because in these days that we're living in, don't, people, first of all, fake as fuck. You know that. I trust no one. I never have. Okay? People fake as fuck. And people who don't feel like they can get it on their own will study other people that they think they can get it from and will become what they think that person want. They'll study that person. Some of y'all may have some people studying your ass, right? You don't fuck with them. It don't matter. They look at it. They're going to get in where they fit in. They want to see who you hang with, where you frequent, places you go, stuff you like to do. They pick up on stuff. They don't know too much about you. They're going to figure out how to know some about you. And that bothers them because that's the easiest way to make a move on someone to get in close with them, close proximity, become a friend, even closer, to be able to become some lame ass boyfriend, girlfriend of someone and get access to their body, to get access to their mind. Release their parasites because they hop from body to body. So their body full of them. That's what STDs are. It's parasite. So people that hop from body to body don't care about themselves, first of all. They got a lot of, venereal parasites. And they don't give a fuck. These people running around trying to see how to release them. The parasites eating at their brain, making them become promiscuous and over sexualized. They can't think clearly because they're over sexualized. And that's all they can think about. They can't plan for the future. They can't focus on anything. They want to hop from body to body, draining energy and absorbing energy. And they don't want anyone like them. They don't want anybody. They'll take what they can take. They'll get what they can get. You know, if everybody hopping around like ticks, draining energy and like leeches, they'll get what they can get, but they don't want that. They want what they want. Okay. Like a bear going into hibernation. They have to have a whole bunch of a big ass meal before they go into that cave that's going to last them through the winter, right? So they got to get a good meal. Okay. Something on the same vibration as them is not going to last them but a few seconds. That's how people become what you call those? Nymphos. Nymphos. That's demonic as well. Like nympho, over sexualized, like need a body. They need another one that they need to get fed again. Want to know why? Because they own the same vibration. That ain't enough for them. That's like eating a bag of chips and all you're doing is eating chips and you're not getting any nutrients and minerals. So they start to get sick, body starts to wither away. They're not getting the nutrition they need, right? They ain't looking for the meal, and the meal is you. So if you're a person who are aware of this type of shit in this world, okay, and how people are either leeches, parasites, or the host, or neither. You're either going to be a host to a parasite looking for a host, or someone who keeps your body or your temple alkaline, balanced to reject or to ward off that type of shit. So your body is pretty much like a garlic clove to these type of parasitic entities in the form of humans. They need close proximity to you through your emotions, through your feelings, your emotions, okay? Through your lust if you're a lusting person, through your greed if you're greedy, or for your inability to have any type of control over yourself and your body. So they can really get your ass that way. For these women, they be seeing people that look good, they be loaded with shit. Same thing for the dudes. You looking at it and they look that person be loaded. And they get around sometimes. Around it they can't help it. Okay. It's cool to them. They don't see nothing with it. So their body is a host full of parasites. And them parasites gonna let them know what they want. It's gonna have them eating shit they don't want to eat. Okay, shit that they don't need. That's not nutrition because number one, parasites gonna block the nutrition anyway. It's going to block the digestive lining and keep that person from getting the nutrients and minerals that it need in the first place. So they're not really getting whatever they want and what they need to satisfy the nutritional deficiencies. They're eating for the parasite. Now, if that's what the body and intestines do, then what do you think your body will do when it responds to being overtaken by parasitic energy? They hop from person to person to person. It's not what you would want, it's what every parasite that is taken over your body by being an open source to let anything latch on to you and through you and in you. You will begin to want the shit they want. You're going to turn pretty much into that goddamn person. And it is similar to when you see a lot of those vampire movies. They tell you that it can't get access unless you let it in. Let me in. Is motherfuckers bothered by your boundaries? Vampire don't like boundaries. And we're not talking about in a physical, literal sense. This is on a spiritual. I'm a person that's all into metaphysics. The behind the scenes things, I have a certain way of breaking things down because I'm a natural at it, you know. All right. Eighth house is Gemini, but my rising is in Scorpio. So where Scorpio should be, its house is Pluto. Mercury is sitting there in a eighth house. So I can communicate about this shit easily, not stutter on the cue cards. I don't need that type of shit because I download quick and I pick this shit up very easy. I've always been pretty intelligent my whole life. When it come down to people trying to be slick around me, I don't like a lot of people. I don't like majority of people to be honest. There's people cool. I just don't let anybody be around me because I could pick up the shit that they carry and I don't want nothing to do with it. It ain't about thinking nobody better, but you'll be a damn fool to have anything around you draining and siphoning your energy, bringing bad spirits around you, bad company, and other motherfuckers they attach to because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. It ain't about feelings at that point. It's about being smart, not stupid. Okay? Because they're not gonna give two damns for what's on their mind. And you need to know who you're dealing with out here. Are you gonna let anybody in into your mind, into your life, into your soul, and into your space? And that ain't good out here because people are acting on desperation in many different ways. Okay, so the next thing people gonna do is get with people they either wouldn't usually get with or somebody operating on a vibration they are not at and pull their shit down, pull their vibration down, drain them dry to the point of death. Okay, to the point of death. And that person will get the nutrients from that person carrying a high vibration by the work they do on themselves every day. That is food for a parasite in a physical human form. You are like the food because your energy is what they want to stay alive, to stay afloat, to move ahead, to be aware. They can't do it on their own. They don't operate. They hop from body to body to body. Opportunists, leeches, parasites, whatever they can get, they gonna get. They not thinkers. They takers. You understand? They're very good imitators. They're very phony, and they're very good fakes. Okay. So you need to check your circle. You're gonna know your circle by knowing yourself. Because you're gonna make sure your circle is very limited. You won't be easily accessible. There will be people that get very pissed off at that. A normal person would not get pissed off by your boundaries because they'd be too busy living their life. They wouldn't even notice your boundaries because they focus on their life and who they know. If you notice some people that you never fuck with a day in your life, all up in your business, that's a bitch ass parasite right there. That's one of these motherfuckers, the center types in the movie Centers. One of the motherfuckers want you to immerse yourself in their shit. They don't like that you won't give them access to you. They want to drain, they want to take, they want to use. And more importantly, they love to latch on to you physically, to drain you of all the life force you got and leave you dead somewhere. Because you will be sick and full of their parasite and full of the parasites they carry. Okay. And I feel that very strongly. That's why I'm showing you this clip. Look at it one more time. It literally says, okay, where'd it go? Let me blow this up so you can see it. And I'm channeling this because you all need to know it. What you're dealing with out here. Okay. It says, in the scene where somebody named Cornbread and Sinners was turned during a bathroom break. So it got him just like that. He was taking a bathroom break. He stepped outside to use the bathroom. And since vampires need an invitation to get into the house, he couldn't gain access. So instead, they got smart. They said, okay, since I can't get access into your space, I'm going to lure your ass to me. Luring someone to them when somebody had bad intentions, when they can't get up on you, and that already irritates them, is in the form of verbal altercations, getting into physical altercations, starting arguments for no reason, wanting to bump into you, and all of a sudden escalate from there. Just all of a sudden, that person been want to get up on you. And the reason why is they've been holding on to that is because they are upset that you have boundaries and you're not fucking with them. You don't rock with them. They had intentions and plans for you, and they know that you could see straight through them. So the next best bet is to do what they normally do: a parasite, a leech, a roach, or some shit like that. Bottom feed motherfuckers, they love drama, and they try to bait you in some drama, okay? Lure you into it. They can't get up on you. You won't get them no access. You're not interested. So they're gonna try to draw you to them. Any opportunity they get, the smallest opening that they get in, you're not paying attention, is all they need. And it's way more than motherfuckers with them. Okay? That's all they need to get entry, meaning that uh piss you off, get access to your energy, lower your vibration to match theirs. Gotcha. Okay. Uh, People be getting into arguments in traffic. Okay. What they call them, road rage type. That's all they need. Okay. Because you being on the right track and staying focused, it bothers people who are unfocused. It bothers people who are easily distracted. It bothers people who let these type of parasitic motherfuckers on two legs slither into their life easy. They don't have boundaries. They don't have to ask permission. They're gullible. They get easy access to their body, easy access to their mind, soul, surrounding space, anything they have. They don't care because another form is attention seeking and needing validation is another way to gain entry into your life. If you don't know your weaknesses, they do. If you don't know yourself, someone else will. Okay. So that just did something to me looking and thinking about that because it just dawned on me all of a sudden. And I'm like, wow, they need permission and you don't give them permission. A lot of these people have dead souls. They in physical body, but they've been gone a long time ago. So they resort to the easiest thing to do. They use their bodies for everything. That's it. And it could come through a female or a male. Female with the arguing, with the mess, the bickering, the gossip, the drama, bullshit, messiness. And the dudes with, maybe on some testing you out here in this world to see how they can enter your life, you know, right? Come through anybody. right? Now, the hobosexual is a parasite as well. The hobosexual is another form of a parasite. This is someone who will do whatever they have to do to latch on and leech onto someone else's energy, life force, and their stability. They will latch on any way that they can. They will pretend to be what they are not. They will, you know, create a personality, create a tone, create a conversation, create a style, whatever it is, and they will study these individuals to see what they like. They would some of these motherfuckers will go as far if y'all like it for y'all to date around and shit like that. Some of these people have seen you for a minute. If you date a lot, y'all like her dating, and study your partners and see what you have in common. They'll know your patterns before you do if you don't know yourself, and become something similar that you can't resist in their style and their appearance and their conversation, and match up so much to who you are that you all may think that that's the one for you. To get in there. The option is to get in to get you to let them in. They will die off on their own. They will not survive. Parasites cannot survive without a host. And they sort of hoping that host will be you. If they got to pretend to be in love with some of y'all, they pretend to be in love. If they got to pretend to be your best friend, they pretend to be your best friend. If they got to pretend that y'all so cool, they pretend that. These motherfuckers good at it. They've been doing this their whole life. This is how they live. This is their connections. This is how they get down. So this is they naturals at it. You have to have the ability to see through these type of motherfuckers. Not everybody has that ability. Okay. So you need to have good repellent. Repellent in the vampire movies is garlic, prayer, holy water, things like that. In reality, it's some of the same things because garlic warts off parasites, literally. Now, in the physical world, garlic is a form of a parasite cleanse, a parasite binder to go along with the parasite cleanse, like walnut and things like that. Okay. That's in the physical body. When a person eats red meats or sushis or shit like that, it can load the body and riddle the body with parasites if you're not doing the cleanse. Uncooked food, people going around or having all these sexual partners and shit like that, that opens your body up, especially for the women, a parasite. This motherfucker actually swap energies with you. And for women, they should know better because if you were to do drinking, smoking, doping, you know, running from female to female to female, thinking that's cool, that's his manhood, hoe hopping or soul hopping, body hopping. For y'all women that just looking at this person appearance, you're gonna let this motherfucker dump that shit in your body. Dump all them souls into your ass. Okay. Dump all that shit on you. Okay. And the idea of it made me want to throw up. All right. Dump that shit on y'all if you let it. Okay. Y'all think that's cool. So they need to study these type of people because y'all is fooled by appearances. That's what the movie Sinners is about. Letting appearances, being strong in your nose and your yeses, being aware spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, aware of what you're dealing with, who you're dealing with, and why you're dealing with them. Because if you are not, you are an unaware person. And in this world where people getting desperate and doing shit like that, you need to be aware and you need to have a purpose of why you're dealing with people, period. The minute they act like they got a problem that you don't want to deal with them further than you saying whatever you saying wherever you at, and they be trying to follow you around and shit, acting like it's deeper than it is, you notice that they seem to get an attitude, even with people you don't know, and they keep trying to act like you ain't that pressed, motherfucker, to talk. Go sit the fuck down. That's a red flag right there. Normal adults aren't that fucking pressed to deal with someone like that. You're not pressed like that. Someone with bad intentions is pressed. They feelings get hurt because they already knew what their plan was for you. You fucked the plan up because you know who you are. And that messed them up because they trying to figure out who the backup gonna be because like they were banking on you being stupid, gullible, blind, deaf, dumb, unaware, easy, somebody who just let a motherfucker around them so they can latch on real quick. You're not that type. So now they upset. And they gotta go back to the drawing board, whatever they can get for now. That ain't enough because like I said, it's like eating chips all the time when your body is begging for nutrition, minerals, vitamins, and you keep getting this lack of nutrition shit. It's people out here in this world act just like this. They attention seeking is another form of parasite. Neediness is another form of parasite. Nymphos, parasite. Nosiness is a parasite. Okay. Entitlement is a fucking parasite. Codependency is a fucking parasite. So people need to master themselves, know who you are, or you gonna have all this shit around you. And they not gonna look like it because the body can fool anybody, the appearance of people. They could put an outfit on and make you think they're CEO. They can go rent a car, and that's not even a shit. They can go rent a Lamborghini, have you drooling over a rental. They could put on a fly outfit, have you drooling over their clothes. They can get a makeover, they can get surgery and make themselves look like someone totally different. So you can't go off of appearances. You go off the vibe you get with people. I get vibes off people all the time. And I could tell when they full of shit. And I could tell when that's motherfucker I would never deal with. I could tell that's a problem. That's a problem creator. I could tell that motherfucker like drama. With the women, I could tell the females that need attention. I could tell the females that want to get up on the females that they jealous of to get in her close proximity to pretend to be cool, like them girls were around Shanquilla in South Carolina or North Carolina. Them little evil bitches that was around that girl, them little evil little bitches, they plotted that. They didn't just do that out the whim. Them little bitches plotted that. They never liked that girl. Let me show you, Shanquilla. I'm gonna show you something. All this ties in to knowing your surroundings, knowing when you're dealing with a human parasite that have collected so many motherfucking parasites, and their body is taking over their soul in the form of hopping around with different people, what they put in their body, who the fuck they associate with, and places they go. They literally become a motherfucking tapeworm. They fucking so, and they want to be around you, bitch. I'm not talking nice to you. Get the fuck back. Everybody not hard up for bitches. Especially when you a tapeworm, bitch. You a fucking ringworm. I don't give a fuck if it hurts somebody's feelings. They know what they are. You gotta let people know. I don't give a fuck. Take this all these people out here they want to be up in your face with that stupid shit you like. Fuck you want to be around me for? I don't want to be around you. Your energy make me want to vomit. Your energy make me sick. Your energy make me sick. I can't be around you for a minute without wanting to throw up. And that tell you about a person right there. If you get around someone, you get a headache, those are die-off symptoms with parasite, right? Parasites, you need to look up. And this is a very metaphysical, deep shit. Y'all thinking that this just some shit that you get out of meat. This is people too. Human. Okay. There are symptoms of parasites that matches the physical symptoms that you get when you around somebody that don't have good vibes, that's full of shit. Okay. And let me show you. And a lot of y'all don't know that's why you surround yourself with anything, because you so worried about hurting the motherfucker feelings. Don't nobody care. Nobody give a fuck about any of that. They feelings just gonna have to be hurt. I mean, oh well. I mean, you'll be alright. You'll live to see another day. Go sit down. Parasite symptoms. Let me do something. I want y'all to see some shit. When you're dealing with people, a lot of y'all don't know when it's your cue to get the fuck away from someone. And y'all still sitting up there hanging with these motherfuckers. You should have been cut off. But you trying to be nice. It ain't about being nice. It's not about being nice. It's about being smart. All right. Stop with that. Let me show you something. We're gonna look up parasite symptoms in humans. I want to show you something because I want you to understand it's not just about food. That's another entry into your body. Entry into your body through your mouth, through your ears, through your eyes, and through your venereal, your genital area, which is the main space for people who have no awareness in the world they live in and why they deal with people. You will let these motherfuckers crawl on you like a motherfucking roach and lay they motherfucking parasites on you because you looking at how this person look instead of what you pick up from this motherfucker. If it hurts somebody's feelings, I don't really give a fuck because this is your life and your life you dealing with. If they get offended, they just got to get offended. Okay. Ooh, no, hell no. Now, let's look at this. Where are the let me show you something. Where is it? Hold on. Nah, that ain't it. I want to pull this up because I want you to see this shit. And I want people who are very intuitive and empaths to tell me by looking at this, does this the symptoms see people will take on these same energies that I'm showing. Okay. The same energies. Let me make sure. People who do not have an awareness of themselves will take on the energies of what I'm about to show you. What it's a lot of different types of parasites. If they're not doing what they need to do, okay, they will become and act out this shit. Roundworm, tapeworm, pinworm, whipworm, and they attach to different organs in your body. So you got people that operate off of hobosexual, a hobo that'll do anything to gain entry to your space, will do anything, and they normally use their ass, their body, like a bed bug. That's a motherfucking bed bug right there. That's a scabies bed bug in a human form. A woman or a man that don't want to think, they will do anything to get in on someone else. They act like they're entitled to be in someone else's space. That's a fucking bed bug in a human form. That's a scabies. You hear what I'm telling you? Spiritually, we're talking. We're not talking about the literal ones. We're talking about in this world we live in with the people that you looking at flesh, right? It's deeper than flesh. Okay. When you got somebody that hop from bed to bed and person to person, human to human, they get what they need out of life and get very upset with people who don't not attracted to them at all. They're not attracted. Motherfucker, I'm not attracted to you. And then you could do. I don't want nothing from you. Right? They don't like that shit. Because that bed bug is dying. That scabies. That's a scabies bed bug. Okay, in a human form. Somebody who needs to latch off, that's a mosquito type person with a mosquito energy. Somebody all in these women head and men head, you can't get them out your head. You can't even focus. That's lice. That's a human that operate like lice that latch on to people hair in their head, close to their brain. Okay. And you start seeing people out here with all them damn diseases and shit. A lot of people in human form, pretty much, they either take care of themselves or they don't. People that be going from body to body, that shit gonna affect them in several ways. And then they come looking around, slithering around. They don't give a fuck about themselves. They trying to get up on someone else. That's the motherfucking worm, the parasites. And they ass. They don't even care. Right? And I just me being look at this shit now. Look at how you can get internal parasite. We're talking about in the physical way. When you speaking with me, you got to understand I'm a very intuitive, metaphysical individual, somewhat of a mystic. So I always connect the dots with shit real quick. Okay. It says living or visiting an area known to have parasites. So you got to be mindful of where you go and the places that you spend your time. Is this a place that's going to drain you or energize you? Okay, the places that you're going to. Is this is a place that's energizing you or draining you? The foods that you're eating, the waters and the liquids that you're drinking, is it energizing you or is it draining you? Is it making you sick? Undercooked meals, is it making you sick? Or is it energizing you? Poor hygiene. Are you taking care of your body? Are you neglecting yourself but trying to get in somebody's face? Age factors. Are you maintaining this over time? Exposure, having a weakened immune system. Okay. Look at this right here. You see that? Working closely with animals, handling soil or waste material. These are different ways for them to enter you. And you want to know why they put that there? Because through your body, which is the main way that people go after individuals through their bodies. Okay. You need to be aware in this world you live in. Don't feel bad about letting somebody know you're not attracted. You don't need to be attracted to everybody. You need to be able to feel their energy before they even approach your ass. Cause you know, there's some people out here that on that time. That's how they live. And that's why they get so pissed off at you. They want you to let them get entry not only into your living quarters, but into your body. They do it to everybody else. Everybody else don't have a problem. Everybody else like that shit. They like that. Why can't they get access to you? You think you better, son? You too good to let them dump them parasites in you? Dump off their parasites, get them off they self, dump them into you. Y'all women, you don't want they do dumping their parasites off on you, then collected all them bodies. They ready to dump it off on you. That's why they make sure they may not take care of their health, but they're gonna try to make themselves look attractive enough to draw you in, right? They're gonna make themselves attractive enough to draw you in to gain access to you, not just to your physical quarters, but to your physical body and your mind. Okay. All right. Why you think when people meet, they always got to go somewhere and get a drink to lower your defenses, lower your guard? Okay, this some vampire type shit. Like I said, in movies, including sinners and vampire movies, they need access into your home. And access into your home and always a building. It could be your body, your mind, into your soul to get access to you, right? They're not gonna do that if you're coherent, if you're paying attention. When you put certain liquids or certain things in your body that lower your defenses and your ability to be cognitive, your cognitive abilities, okay, then you give other people easy access into your world, easier access to you that they wouldn't have been able to get if you were not attached to those vices. Some people are connected to each other based upon the vices that they share. Nothing wrong. I'm not knocking nobody, but if you're a smoker, you probably hang with some smokers. Not knocking them. If you drink, you gonna hang with your drinking buddies, right? These are ways to gain entry into you from someone that know that you do that. That's a way that they can get access to you as well. So if they're trying to get at you, a lot of people they go to the club or whatever. First thing they gonna do, probably get themselves a drink to relax themselves a little bit, right? Now somebody will go in there and see, okay, I'm gonna buy that person a drink. I like them. I want to make it a little bit easier to communicate with them. Lower their guard a little bit so they won't be so uptight. Let me go ahead and get them a drink. They ask them, what you want to drink? You want to know what? That's how a lot of people get fucked up, especially women. And it ain't just by dudes doing that to women. It could be by women doing that shit to women. That girl always never liked you, always been envious of you, always thought you were prettier than her. You always get the attention she want. She'll put some in your shit. How you fucked up, she ain't got to worry about you, taking the attention off her. A dude that don't feel like they can step to you any other type of way naturally, they can get that shit in your drink. If y'all like to smoke, they put that shit in your smoke, right? They put that shit in all your shit. If you're a person that's gluttonous and you like to put a lot of shit in your digestive system, you don't understand that the reason that you eating all that extra shit like that is because you may be unaware of parasites in your digestive system that's making you have those type of cravings for the foods you don't need, that's not going to provide any nutrition, any minerals, any nutritional value to you. As a matter of fact, it's going to deplete you even more than you already are. So they can get access into you and make you do the shit if they can't do it to you. Okay. This is all metaphysical. It's all spiritual. Before it hits the physical, it's always in spirit first. When you're dealing with people, that's why it's important to make sure you're not easily accessible, gullible, and blinded by who people really are instead of what they appear to be. No, what they really the fuck are. And when you can see through people, they get very upset. And just like parasites, when you put something nutritional or something that died them motherfuckers off, they start moving back and forth. They don't like that shit. They start ganging up. So when you see people out here that gotta operate in their little groups and cliques, that's a bunch of motherfucking parasites. 10 times out of 10, they unhealthy as fuck. Guaranteed. They don't take care of themselves. And they act just like parasites act when you put anything healthy in there. Okay? Don't like it. Because they dying off. You think they're gonna die off like that? Hell no. So I'm tying this shit into a lot of things to let you know what's going on. What a hobosexual hobo. HOBO. A hobo. Could be a man, it could be a woman. It could be anyone that feels like they will not survive on a motherfucking own and will not use their mind, but they will use the one thing they think they can use. That ass. If they charming and that charm does well with everybody else, and they feel like their charm gonna do something to you. You don't see the charm. You see what they are. And you like, no, wish you well, it's somebody, over there, but not me. That will infuriate them because the other ones ain't going to give them the nutritional value that you would. Just like a parasite. That's a human. That's a man or a woman, but they operating in parasitic energy, leech energy, parasite energy. There are people out here. Codependency is like that, especially when people are aware of what they're doing. This is a person that is a opportunist. And when they see anyone free, they don't like the shit. They want to be able to occupy that dwelling physically, literally, or spiritually. Occupy that space. I deserve that space. I need to share. I need to latch on to them. Why they ain't letting me latch on to them? I'm dying off over here. To survive, they need to, you better let me leech off you. Let me latch on to you so I can survive. It ain't about the other person. That person trying to survive. And they don't want to use their mind. Okay? They trying to survive. So you got to get them the entry. You got to say yes. You got to be the naive one, the unaware one, the belligerent one, the incoherent one, the one that is not aware of what's going on energetically, spiritually, all of that physically. You're supposed to be aloof, right? You're not supposed to know. But if you are aware of these things, it bothers these motherfuckers, a lot of them. And they will literally click up together like parasites do because they operating in parasite energy. They're not operating in, they operating like a fucking parasite. Okay. I'm going back and forth with things because I'm good at relaying information naturally. I don't need to write anything down. I don't need to rehearse shit. I'm really good at tying things in if you follow me. Okay. So we're gonna look at some of the signs of parasites and you'll see how I'm looping this in. Well, hobosexuals, okay, men or women, and why people get upset and bothered and irritated when they can't get what they think they deserve from someone they don't know. Okay. That's how parasites are. Okay. Digestive problems. Now, you ever seen people to be in relationships with people that's not compatible with them and they don't understand why these things happen to them physically? They always complain that they have problems with the digestive system. Stress. They with someone who is imbalanced with them. They're with them because of the way they look, the way they make them quote unquote feel, how they make them feel. Okay. The parasites, I tell you, they're gonna go after they're gonna study your ass. Okay. If you're a person that don't got your emotions intact, they're gonna go straight for them emotions in order to get what they need from you. Okay. How they make them feel they can't separate that parasite got a hold on them in a human form. It's somebody that is not good for them, robbing them of their life force, energy force, free all of that. People be sitting right next to laying right next to a fucking parasite in human form. It does not give them energy. It does not help them grow. Matter of fact, it sabotages their growth. There are people that are in connections with people, relationships with their body wide open to the motherfuckers and souls too. And these are the symptoms that they get dealing with a human that they claim to be in a connection with. Digestive systems, okay? And that normally turns into other motherfucking problems, okay? Unexplained constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating, heartburn, nausea could be a sign of parasitic infection. By nature, internal parasites take root in your gastrointestinal tract, GI. They cause your immune system to react, and then you'll get different systems based on that organism. Many symptoms of indigestion are also confused with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. If you know anything about different organs and spirituality, anytime there's something going on in any other organ of the body, there's always a spiritual aspect to it that always gives you warnings first. People never pay attention before it causes major problems down the line. Then it's send your ass to the hospital because by then you have ignored the red flags. All right. I'm gonna go back and forth with stuff because I'm a very deep person. I can't have motherfuckers around me on some physical shit. I don't want your body. Get the fuck out my face. Your body ain't that. Get the fuck out my face. All right. I don't want your raggedy ass body. I don't want your. I don't want none of that. You gonna think. I don't want that. So this will piss people off because that's normally how they get in there. Your second brain is your digestive system. You got a brain in your skull. You got a brain right in your stomach. Fuck up any one of those, the rest of your body is shut the fuck down. Heal any of those, you start to heal your body. You don't pay attention. I told you, didn't I tell you one of the entry? These are the entryways into your soul, into your body, into your spirit to attack from within. It is the portal of your mouth. Okay, you got people out here bragging about giving sloppy toppy. You don't know what is being dumped into you. Okay, the portals of your mouth, what you put in your body, that's going to lead down into your digestive system and can attack every organ down in that motherfucker and other organs along the way down into your digestive tract. The portals of your eyes, what you watch, what you see, what you intake in your eyes. It will travel to your mind and into your subconscious later on. The portals of your ears, what you listening to, who you got in your ear, who is your homegirl, your homeboy, who is your girlfriend, your boyfriend, who are these motherfuckers you letting in your ear, who the fuck are you dealing with on a daily basis is either feeding your growth or sabotaging it. Get them the fuck away from you and mean that shit. I don't give a fuck if you cry. I don't give a fuck if you cry. Cry. What we not gonna do is play no games though. You play with them, don't play with me. All right. The portals of your body, and this is where it get fucked up. Cause for women, women with the womb, you see these women out here, they in every dude's face, they in love, love, love. Yeah, y'all women need to check that love shit. You don't love yourself. You don't love your fucking self. You don't love him either. You don't love yourself. So you're gonna be real easy to get parasites through human contact, human form with somebody dumping off their shit into you because you love, love, love. You love everybody but your fucking self. And it shows in the way you treat your body and the way you allow them to treat you. This is why you get these same symptoms that you get when you are infested with parasites that you get with the person that you next to or the person you allow into your personal space and in your body because you're dealing with a motherfucking parasitic individual. Their energy is very fucked up. And they chose you for a reason. You're easy access and you are easy host for them to take root in. Okay? You gotta fix that. Fuck them. You need to fix that. Cause they gonna hop on like a flea in the tick to the next individual to let them latch on. You need to fix that with you, not for them. Fuck them. It's about you. Fuck them. It's about you. It ain't about them. It's about you. Period. All right. I don't give a fuck. People, you cry, you're gonna cry. Cause you ain't getting what you want from me. Bitch, I'm gonna make you cry for real. Wipe your face and shut the fuck up and focus. Get over there and get yourself together. Cause crying ain't gonna make me give you any entry into my soul or my mind or my get the fuck out of here. Wipe your face. You can't you don't always get what you want from people who are not compatible with you. Straighten up. Anyway, so what I'm telling you, what I'm trying to get at is that they're describing some of the people that y'all connect with on a daily basis. And this is why y'all get these physical somatic symptoms. Somatic symptoms. Somatic is dealing with the body. Physical, somatic, spiritual, energetic system. You get these type of symptoms when you're around certain people you don't need to be around, especially when you're around them too much. Because if you're around any area and you start to get these type of, symptoms and you don't even deal with the people, that lets you know to stay the fuck away from them. Because energetically, just being in close proximity to these type of motherfuckers will give you these symptoms. And you don't even have these symptoms. That's a red flag. Okay. So if you're dealing with people like this on the daily and they are in your close space, if they have access to your body, you're going to get these symptoms all the time because you are attached to this motherfucker. You gave them entry into you and to access to you and your space and your body. That's why you get them motherfucking symptoms. You are their host. You keep them alive. You keep them afloat. Without you, they'll die or they will find someone with a similar energy as yours until you raise it. Until you raise your vibration, you're going to attract these motherfuckers. Even if you raise your vibration, these motherfuckers will look your way because that's the jackpot. If I could just drain that motherfucker, that's how they looking at you. If I could get access to them, I could dump these fucking parasites off of them, get this funky shit off me, put this shit on them in the form of some lovey-dovey shit, get in on them, eat off them, leech off them, live off them like a fucking parasite. And then if you're gullible, dump them motherfucking parasites off in you. For the women that like that think that's cute because a dude looking at your motherfucking ass and then get jealous. Yeah, parasites definitely fucking with your mind, baby. So the antidote, okay, the cure, the remedy, the repellent for these bastards is love yourself. Know yourself. That's repellent to these bastards. Okay? They run around, the women and these men, they run around to different people doing the same shit. And they come across people who they can't. It infuriates their little ugly ass because it's repellent to them, like roach spray. You spray a fucking roach, it you spray a mosquito, that motherfucker drop down because it's repellent. It's gonna fly the other way because it's repelling them. It's not attracting them. You're not magnets. You're not on the same frequency. The person holding the can of mosquito spray and spraying that bitch, on the mosquito, that ain't telling the mosquito to keep coming. That's gonna make that mosquito go the fucking other way. Okay, yeah, that person, that for some reason, that person protecting their blood, they protecting their body, so they got something in place for me if I try this shit again. I don't want to get sprayed. This is no different when you're dealing with people and they shit. So people to get mad, bitch, you just got to get mad. Get the fuck away from me with that shit. I don't be hanging with everybody. I'm not going to hang with everybody. I never have hung with everybody. I don't hang with every female. I don't want dudes around me like that for real unless it's on a business tip, broad daylight. Ain't nobody finna be around me at night. I ain't never been like that. The fuck you need to be around me at night for? Get the fuck on. And most importantly, you're not getting around where I'm at, so you can calm down, wipe your face, and blow your nose. It's plenty of people out here that will let you on that. Don't fuck with me though. And I mean that shit. I mean it, right? You hear a lot of women and men, they are complaining these type of symptoms based upon the person that they are dealing with. They could be around people they've known for years, they friends, and they keep getting these fucking migraines, or when they get around and they like, and the person no, the person may not be that deep on a spiritual tip or a metaphysical tip to be able to describe what's going on, but they know what's going on behind the scenes. Either they shisty, two-faced, or they're not really who they are. But that's going to turn into physical symptoms, the same symptoms that a person would get with parasites. When you're dealing with a human that's not revealing what their true intentions are, you're going to pick it up spiritually. Even if you're going to pick it up spiritually, and it's going to affect the organs that's letting you know what the fuck they're attacking. Okay. The digestive system is one of the main ones. Chronic fatigue or exhaustion. Okay. If you're an empath, if you're an intuitive empath, you are going to get fatigued around people that you don't need to be around. And if you let them live off you, leech off you, eat off you, if you date one of them motherfuckers, that's where the parasite's coming from because you open your body to the motherfuckers. So that's even worse. It's one thing to get around some people and realize I don't ever want to be around them. Being around them make me feel like throwing up. Being around them, I get a headache around these motherfuckers. I feel drained. Bitches want to call you on the phone to dump their problems off, but never want to resolve anything. Then you get fatigued, you get exhausted around them. You never want to be around them. As people act like they want to get to know you, but when you around them, you just feel nauseated. Like being around you make you want to get the fuck away from them. Then they act like they get mad. You could get mad as you want, but being around you ain't benefiting neither one of us but you. You're parasitic energetically to me. Being around you make me drained. You're draining. It's fuck. I don't care how you look and how popular you are. You're fucking draining. They want to be around you because they match you energetically. I can't be around your fake ass because it's draining, motherfucker. Why would you be around something that drain you? I don't give a fuck what they say. That's another sign you're going to get the same symptoms of parasites. It's the same signs you're going to get with people you don't need to be around. You better listen. Or you going to be like that every day you're around the motherfuckers, especially if you date them or you marry them or you let them into your body and they get access to you totally at that point. That's why people get upset because no normal person, no adult would ever get pissed off that a person don't fuck with them like that. They move on somebody else. Anybody who get pissed off, they don't have good fucking intentions. And you will feel that from away. You don't have to be close up on them. You don't have to be anywhere near them. You will start getting a migraine. You will start getting irritated when you're around that person. Headaches. Look at this shit. Don't they say parasites are tough on your body? It can lead to feelings of fatigue and exhaustion, results in mood changes, depression, personality shifts, headaches, and memory issues. Certain intestinal parasites like Giardia can actually cause chronic fatigue that can lead to deficiencies such as malabsorption of essential nutrients. And I just said it earlier, like iron, B12. Iron is energy. B12 is energy. Okay. It can lead to feelings of lethargy and tiredness that have no reason to affect your routine to a great extent. So if people can behave in these type of ways that can cause you to have these type of somatic reactions, why the fuck would you have something like that around you? That's not gonna make another person feel like and make you feel when you're around this motherfucker because they on the same page. That's gonna reveal who the fuck you're dealing with out here. That lets you know what type of person you're dealing with. Do not look at just how they look in appearance. When you're intuitive, you gonna pick up what the fuck they are. way before they stupid ass get started. And they will get more irritated that they cannot gain access to you and will go to great lengths to make a fucking fool of themselves. And anyone they hang with gonna be just like them. So don't think whoever they hanging with is any different than them. That's what they mean by birds of a feather fly together. A person that got a parasitic energy is not gonna heal with somebody that's not. That other person gonna get the fuck away from them fast. They have nothing in common. They don't need to latch on to anyone. They don't need to drain anyone. So they will not have nothing in common. So they're going to be surrounded by other parasitic motherfuckers too, and they're going to condone their mindset. They're not gonna see no problem with it. They're gonna get mad at you for not allowing what they've been allowing in their life their whole life. They don't see nothing wrong with it. Why can't they parasite off you? Why can't they infest you? Why can't they drain you? Because that's how you're gonna feel chronically fatigued and exhausted when you get around motherfuckers like that are spiritually dead. They're spiritually dead. They provide no substance to you. It is of no benefit to be the fuck around you. Period. So you tell them to get the fuck back, and they act like they gonna jump stupid, like a parasite do. You spray that bitch. Shit. All right. That's why they don't like boundaries. They can't stand people that got boundaries. They hate it. Like a parasite cannot survive in a healthy body. A parasite cannot survive in a body with nutrients. It needs to survive in a body full of gunk, shit that don't need to be ingested. It can survive in it through the digestive gastrointestinal tract. That's how it survives. It feeds off of shit that should not be in your body. So these motherfuckers feed off chaos, drama, pettiness. They like that shit. They need that. They are fucking parasite. Women and men, the ones who you're a fucking parasite. What the fuck I need to be around you for? I don't like you, motherfucker. I don't even put stupid shit in my body. What the fuck is it any different on from the external world? We're having someone in that type of form that want to bring that type of shit around. Get the fuck out my face, bro. Before I hurt your feelings. That's what's wrong with you. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to pay attention to how your body feel when you get around certain people. Don't ever deny it. When you get around certain people, even if you're not right around them, even in the places that you live, pay attention to the vibe that you get. Because if you tapped in and you in the two of the person, you're gonna pick up on all the shit around you. You're gonna know who the fuck to stay away from and who all right. Okay. You won't be able to shake a vibe off a certain person. You will get fatigued. You will get irritated, very irritated. You will get drained. Just a few seconds being around that motherfucker. Just a few seconds. Imagine having to be around that motherfucker every day. For you, that ain't gonna cut it. But for the people they hang around, they get along just fine. They got the same spirit. That helps you understand whether you should have somebody in your space or not or around you. Pay attention to what you pick up from people. That will tell you first about them. You don't need to be nosy. Them motherfuckers need to be nosy. You don't, because you pick it up quick. And you're going to go to great lengths to get the fuck away from them. And they're going to keep trying to get around you. You're going to pick up that same spirit from any of them. You don't got to know them. You don't have to ever have seen them. As soon as you get around them, as soon as they try to get around you, you're going to start getting that headache. And you're going to look at them. They're going to look like anybody. But you're going to be picking up a vibe from them that ain't going so well. With the symptoms that you get and just standing in close proximity to them. And you sitting up there and you looking at this motherfucker and they trying to throw a smile on their face and you could tell that they shisty. And you getting a migraine around this bitch. Because it's telling you to get them the fuck away from you. And you go, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Okay, now you let the person around you. You don't know why they call people snakes? That's another form. Okay, that's a level up from the parasites. A snake. It's Slither, right? That's a slimy motherfucker. Okay? You got to stop looking at things at face value and looking at things from a physical aspect all the time. Before anything hits your body and in the world that you live in a way that's tangible where you can see and all can see, it always starts from a spiritual place, a metaphysical space. It always comes from quantum physics. It always comes from the unknown to the known. Before it's known, it's unknown. Before it hits the light, it's created in the dark. Nothing done in the dark will last too long. It's going to come to the light. You got a motherfucker around you I'm gonna hurt your ass. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm quiet. But like I said, I'm gonna keep. I'm not a fucking woman out here that don't carry no. I carry the Glock legally, so I'm not going back and forth with no bitch or no dude. I'm not doing that. So that's when it get to that point. If it get to that level, it should never get to that level, because spiritually I'm gonna be aware of who I'm dealing with. But if it get to that level, like I told you, spray a mosquito. If it try to get on your body, you slap that bitch and spray that bitch down, just in case. Okay, you slap it and then you spray it down, and then you step on it to teach the other mosquitoes, just in case they want to try some. You understand? So you're supposed to get to them before they even get to you on that level. Spiritually, you're supposed to be aware. It's too many unaware people in the world letting anything up on them. You entertaining all type of shit. You're not aware, and you need to get aware, because you take this stuff as something cute. Like even what you watch, what you entertain, who entertains you, what you deal with, what you drink, what you eat, where you live, how you live, your space, who you allow in it, what you do in it, the places you frequent, why do you be there? What you do with your time is what you do with your time, but it's your time. Why would you have some around you draining you? That's bullshit. Okay? Because these symptoms ain't nothing to play with. Empaths gonna get these same symptoms, and they dissipate as soon as you get away from that person. If you in crowds or places like that, when you're gonna be around some people, regardless of what you do, you're gonna pick up different vibes from different people, right? You know, and you're gonna be like, damn, some people make your stomach hurt, some people make your head hurt, some people leave you exhausted just being around them. That's letting you know what the fuck going on with that person. Rarely when you come across people and it's just a calm thing, it's smooth, it's calm. They let you know about that person through their energy, what they own. It lets you know what they're on. You don't get them value. You don't pick up none of that, because you're gonna pick it up on whoever you're around, and it's gonna let you know. People could lie out their mouth all they want and try to pretend to be something they not. You could get fooled by their cover, their flesh, how they present themselves. A lot of people can get fooled out here, but their energy will not lie. And that's why I don't have nobody in my face. I don't hang with women like that. I don't care if she is a woman. Motherfucker, I know you want it. And I will pick up some and knock your ass the fuck out in front of everybody. And I ain't no need, if I'm hanging around anybody, first of all, spiritually, we already cool with each other. I take that seriously. And a dude, I don't hang with dudes at night, and I don't invite dudes in my space. Unless I don't let no motherfucker where I live at. Cause it ain't nothing, homie. I don't give a fuck if I'm lame and all. I don't give a fuck about being. That's a parasite talk. A human parasite talk like that, because they think if they use those type of words, then you gonna lower your guard and let the bitches around you. No, you dealing with grown people, babe. Guard the portals of your mind, your eyes, your mouth, and your body. This is where your chakras are. And the main structure of your chakras, which is the building and the foundation of your entire body, they can get shut the fuck down fast. It's starting from your root chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra. Those motherfuckers right there, it's messed up when these women and these men to be out here having all type of shit in their face. Not only do they dump all they shit off on them women and men, they dumping all they shit, spirit, all that fucking shit they collecting from different people. These motherfuckers go around collecting from anybody. I don't give a fuck. These some physical people. They own the physical only. They don't give a fuck. So they absorbing from all these motherfuckers. And y'all women think it's cute. You let this motherfucker come and dump that shit straight to you. And you smiling and shit, bragging and shit, thinking somebody wants your parasite. Don't nobody want your motherfucking parasite. Sit your stupid ass down. With your slow ass. Okay? People think this shit cool. Grown people can do whatever they want, but a lot of people are not aware. That don't mean you attractive because you let a lot of motherfuckers want to dump off on you. All the motherfucking parasite and spirits that and picked up from people. And they looking at you. Them motherfuckers look at anything. Women and men. They be looking at anything. You think that's a compliment? Now they got all this shit going on in them. They not gonna do the inner stuff within themselves. Hell no, they got all this shit going on. They trying to throw that shit off on somebody else. Okay? And these not gonna be no unattractive people. I'm telling you right now, for the women and the men, these are not going to be physically unattractive people. They either gonna have some type of charm to them, talk, they gonna something, or physically attractive. But on the inside of them, they fucked up. They fucked up. You better be glad we all have skin. You better be glad we all have flesh. Because if we didn't have flesh, you could see through all of us. Everybody'd be backing the fuck up. You understand? That's why these motherfuckers be in a hurry to hurry and see who they can get up on, women and men. These motherfuckers be in a rush. Ready to be friends, ready to be friends, want to be friends, want to be best friends, want to be friends. Come on, come on. You want to talk? One date, one date, one date, one date, one date. What's going on? What's going on? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking? Slow the fuck down, little bitch. Sit your stupid ass down. Why you what the fuck you rushing? Get the fuck on. They be eager. These motherfuckers be pressed, eager. Okay, women and men, you ain't that motherfucking pressed to be nobody's friend, bitch. You a grown adult. What the fuck is your problem? You are not that pressed to speak to someone. You are not that attracted to that person. You bitch, clean your ass out. You got parasites. Something wrong. You done collected too many souls. Okay. A lot of people, a lot of y'all don't know. People who be out here collecting souls from different women and men, they got a certain look about them. It's a certain look on their ass. And it ain't to be rude, but they got a certain look. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck at a certain point. Okay? They don't. They don't give a fuck about theyself at all. But they could put on a good image. And they hope that you don't give a fuck about yourself too. Then you a perfect match. Then you ain't gotta do no talking and all that intuitive. And then they ain't got time for these motherfuckers trying to latch on to somebody. Women and men and women out here in this world. And they carrying a lot of shit within they inside of them. A lot. You ever wonder why it's normal and why people hype it up in this world? Well, that's the easiest access you can get to people now. They ask why do people hype that up and make it seem like it's cool? Cause people don't have no fucking value in themselves. These motherfuckers value things. They don't value themselves. And that shit ain't cool, motherfucker. What the fuck gonna go value yourself? And it's a lot of these women and men out here in this world don't even they not on that level. They not on that. And some of them that's not on that, they want to be with somebody who own that, and that person gonna make they gonna probably kill them. Spiritually, they'll kill them. That person is loaded with so much shit. These women and men out here running the fuck all around, doing stupid ass shit, hanging out with motherfuckers that you've outgrown. You keeping these grimy motherfuckers around you, and you don't even you don't care. Then you want to bring your bitch ass around somebody ready to pop you in your shit. Like me. Right? They don't see nothing wrong with it. If they get with if men this got all that shit going on in them, hanging out with anything, doing anything to their body, putting anything in their body, hanging around any motherfucker, liking drum, liking bullshit. You ever notice that even when people say they have preferences, right? Women and men, they say they got these preferences. They never prefer someone like them because they don't like they fucking self. You notice that? They want somebody that's doing something different than what they do, right? Because they know they may not know consciously, but they ain't trying to do what that person do to be. They just want to bring all that shit around them like they be doing with everybody else. Bitch, you're down off until you fix yourself for yourself. It ain't for nobody. Just keeping it 100, okay? Because you got these women and men out here are just like that. Don't be fooled by their appearance. Cause you should know better. If you're an intuitive person, you should be able to look in that motherfucker eyes. If you can't see their eyes, then you gonna read their energy when you out and about. You gonna read their energy. You gonna scan theirs. I'm telling you. And anywhere in your life, you're gonna be to pick up on the people. You gonna know what they're on. Okay. Period. right? Yeah, so you're going to get fatigued. That's going, and it's the same thing. Skin diseases and issues. Okay, some people break out in hives and shit, being around stuff they shouldn't be around. You ever see these women that be with some of these dudes and having their kids and shit? For the women to be having they do kids, and the women be hair falling out and shit. They look dry. They look like some pulling out their fucking skin, drying out their nutrients because they are unaware that you have become a motherfucking host. You are not equally balanced with this person. You going off how they look. You don't want to accept it. And you keep letting this person feed off your ass. And you looking worse and worse. And that person will pretty much roam around with any motherfucking thing. Dog, cat, anything, and anything, motherfucker. People, whatever is available, shit. And bring all that shit to whoever they with and dump off on them. All that shit that they enjoy in their life that's gonna be here, down here. Okay. They gonna share that with whoever. So half of the time, these women and these men, some of the time, it's because they unaware of themselves. You dealing with that other person's shit, and you're in close proximity to them, and you're laying with it. They got full access on you, and they still be slithering around looking for other hosts, other openings, other availability, who else they can latch on to. Because it's something going on in them spiritually, and they don't give a fuck. They go for these women and these men. Okay. But it's not enough aware people out here. They think it's cool. I don't give a fuck about being lame to people. Get the fuck out my lame face. I'm dead. I'm grown as fuck. In this world, you better be lame to these parasitic motherfuckers. Shit. Cause being all the other shit is what's killing them. That's why they be sick as a fucking dog. These people don't understand. Okay. A lot of people don't even get physicals and shit. Right? And what do they ask you? They ask you about your family history. They ask you about the paternal and the maternal side, right? When you're doing your yearly physical, right? Because it's a pattern, it's a blueprint to let you know what could potentially happen to you in your life if you follow the same patterns and paths that they did. If you eat the same way that they did, if you ingest the same things that they did, and more importantly, who you are laying with. If you for the you're gonna end up just like them because you are not aware of yourself. And you allow anything in your life because you give a fuck about how a person think about you and what people. I don't give a fuck when people see me play, see me by myself. Not with a bitch out next to me. You not gonna see me walk around with a parasite. Cause I don't play that shit. I don't play that parasitic shit. And there are not enough women and men that don't play that shit. And it will take their ass clean out this earth. Cause they don't give a fuck about themselves. And that's a you problem. And it's time to fix that. You don't need to get mad at that person because they don't want to be bothered with your motherfucking ass. You need to be bothered with yourself and figure out who you are instead of why that person keep avoiding you like a plague and backing the fuck off. But they sense some, they pick up a vibe, they pick up an energy they don't want no part of. They don't want any part of you. They don't want any part of it. So they back the fuck off. It's somebody for everybody. It's somebody who like that. They are energetic match for you. So you need to go within yourself, see what's going on. Not for anybody but you. Or you gonna try this shit. Okay. There's this movie called Poltergeist. In Poltergeist, there was this father. There was the father. There was a little Carrie Ann, the little girl with the blonde hair. There was a brother with braces. There was the mother, whatever it is. But he had a problem with drinking. This ain't about knocking nobody. It's just about making you aware of the different portals into you, into your soul, to gain access over your mind. It couldn't get entry into the house because there was this older guy that wore this black, all black. Okay. He wore a black hat. He wore a black suit. Everywhere he went, the rain would follow him. He would come to the door and tell that girl to let him in. The little girl, he was talking to the little girl because the girl was intuitive. Everybody else was lost. You understand? The little kid was intuitive. They were still locked in for now. So he walked up to the girl. He said, "Let me in. Come on, let me in. Let me in. You gonna let me in?" You gonna open the door, let me in? And she was like, come on, let me in. While your parents not look, let me in. It was a spiritual thing. In Poltergeist, that was a spirit. That little girl could see it. The parents couldn't see it. And she almost opened the door and the parents came out. He got mad as hell. He tipped his head and said, "Oh, I was just in the neighborhood. I'll be back." Right? He couldn't get in that damn house because the girl had a spiritual awareness that protected that house. And it was a guy that was an Indian. He was in the house as well in the movie Poltergeist. He was very spiritually connected, a shaman. He couldn't get past that dude. It pissed him off. So he had to figure out a way. If I can't, how can I get in there? Person boundaries too tough. This how people are. He turned into a motherfucking parasite and put himself in the bottle of tequila because he studied that household and saw that the father was an alcoholic. He said, "That's it. That's it. The father's in balance. I could put myself in the bottle. He gonna drink me in him, and I'ma get in that fucking house. Through his vices and inability to heal himself, I'ma get in the house. You don't tell me no, goddamn it. I'ma find my way, and you ain't gonna let me in. You gonna let me in because I know what you like. I know you like to drink, don't you? You like to smoke, you like to drink. I'ma get in that, and I'ma get in you, and then I'ma get access to that goddamn house. You don't tell me no." And that's exactly what he did. The father was an alcoholic. No matter how protected that house was, he had a vice he couldn't control, so he had no control over himself, so he couldn't protect that house because the vice controlled his mind. And when that spirit saw that, the spirit was like, yeah, I think I see what I'm gonna do. The father opened the bottle of tequila. He didn't pay attention to the parasite in the bottle. It's normally a worm in the bottle, right? That spirit put itself in that bottle and waited for the father to do what he does best, drink. And he drank it down to the last little sip. And that's when the worm entered into his digestive tract. Later on that night, the father started getting angry, pissed off, upset. Now, and then the wife like, "Well, you never like this. What happened? What's gotten into you?" He was sweating and everything. A whole nother spirit took over the dude through the vice he couldn't control. He brought the liquor in and he was an alcoholic. He was addicted to it. And the spirit knew it, entered into the bottle. He acted the spirit out in the house, started acting up. They had to go close, slam their door. You know, this is happening to a lot of women and men. These women that's turning up, losing their life because they don't know who the hell they done laid down with, having kids with. You laid up with a motherfucker, got no control over theyself. You bragging that this motherfucker like you and think you pretty. You think that's a prize, motherfucker? You send your goofy ass up there with somebody who got all this shit going on. You looking at how good they look, and they end up taking your ass clean out this earth and your offspring. Cause you don't know what the fuck you done brought in your space, and you done laid your body down and you laying with this motherfucker. Your brain fucked up. You looking at how good they look, and quick to go ahead and dump off and know. Next thing you know, the woman that lost her life and her offspring too. Just like that damn movie Poltergeist. Poltergeist is real. Damn near the whole cast end up dying. One by one. Because it was a serious damn movie. It was very, very spiritual. And it's telling you about the gateways into your soul. Whatever it is you are unaware of can fuck you up. Whatever it is you are unaware within yourself can be studied by spirit and enter into your life in a form you can't resist. It needs permission to get in. Let me in. Let me in. And they start to get mad. When you see these people out here, they get pissed off. They're like, "Motherfucker, I said let me in. You think you too good to chill with me? It ain't about too good, bitch. We don't resonate. We not the same, baby. I wish you well, somebody for you. But I'm telling you right now, we gonna get into it. We had nothing coming. I wish you well on your journey. Just keep it pushing, man. I'm telling you right now, we had nothing coming. I wish you well though. I wish you will. We don't get along, but you and them will get along. So keep pushing. Get the fuck out my face though. I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna go well. I know that. I see that. I feel that. I'm not blind. Okay. All right. So the scene was the father, he drunk the damn tequila bottle with that same dude that came to the door that was a spirit that little girl seen straight through him. and she was trying to describe it to the parent, but you know how parents be thinking that they y'all make believe. So she leaning on the parent talking to them like a regular person. The dude steadily looking at the little girl. He got on all black, and he looking through the screen at her like, open the door, let me in. And then when he saw the door wasn't gonna open, he looked at her and smiled, and then looked at them, tilted his hat, seen that guy that was Indian in the background, and looked at him and got like, ugh, got mad because the dude was in tune. And he walked back down the street. There's a house in this room, way down deep in the hole. Right? That song always creeped me out. When I was growing up and saw that movie Poltergeist, I couldn't barely watch it, but I immediately identified with the girl that was very in tune, that picked up a lot. And the dude that showed up that looked like a regular person, but people who were tapped in picked up on his spirit first. This how you gotta be when you dealing with people, man. Cause people be on some other shit, and then people be acting surprised when they do something stupid because they not tapped in. You got anybody around you, people gonna talk shit and say, "I don't give a fuck, baby. We not teenagers. You say whatever you want. Get the fuck out my face, though. You heard what I said. Shut the fuck up. Fuck wrong with you, right?" What was the song? I'm gonna type it up. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm just wanting to show you that joint pain, anemia, lack of satisfaction, itchiness, bruxism, insomnia, bloating. All these things are symptoms with the parasite, and I just wanted to show you that because I want you to know it's not just a parasite. It's whatever you are aware of within yourself can fuck you up. Can come to you in the form of someone that looks perfect. That looks everybody like them, but it may be way more associated with them than the eye can see. You can't look at a person unless it's gotten to a real bad point where they skin fucking up. You can't look at a person and unless you got a trained eye and see that they are overwhelmed and riddled with parasite like that. Okay, on the physical tip, in the real, in our physical world, right? Unless it's just out of control. But you could spiritually pick up that they got some attachments on their ass. They got some attachments. Okay. If you know what you picking up, you know. All right. And this is what people don't like. Okay. What was the song that the man was singing in Polter? Guys, what was the lyrics? I want to know the. It was the man, the older man in black. Oops. And I'm a not only a quick thinker. There he is. You see this? I want y'all to see this because I want you to see something with this guy right here. He's the one that showed up at the door. This guy. See him? You see this? I want to show you something. This is what this little girl saw. Him. See, when she saw him, she seen his true form, the little girl, because he kept looking, he was talking to her. The parents just like, oh, hey, hi. Yeah. They couldn't see it because once again, the father had an addiction to alcohol. He was an alcoholic and he was trying to hide it from his wife. So he couldn't see what was on this guy. And the mother was already with the father. So she had already been blinded in the mind. Okay. But the little girl, she was sort of pure. She could see what he was and she was scared of him. She would back up. Okay. He was looking right at her because he seen her energy was high. He like, man, if I could get her energy, boy, I ain't worried about the parents. Her energy is very high vibrational. And this is how people are in this world. With people who really do take good care. I ain't talking about being perfect. I'm talking about being aware of the world you live in, aware of your soul, your spirit, not letting any motherfucker around you with that bullshit and being dead ass about it. All that bullshit. You can't convince me to do a fucking thing I don't do. Okay? What's going on? This the guy right here. This is how he was looking. See? That rain would follow him everywhere he went. He would look just like this. And he would be singing a song while he was walking. And he'd go right to the door. And he could not get anywhere near that damn door. He would have to stand far back because of the energy of the girl. But he was waiting for her to, oh, hey, let me, just let me in. I'm your friend. Doesn't that remind you of Sinners? I haven't watched the movie Sinners, but I know Poltergeist. Sinners, if I don't have to watch Sinners, they ain't got shit on Poltergeist. Poltergeist will tell you about the world you're living in. This is deeper than the Matrix, honestly. Poltergeist is telling you that everything isn't what it appears to be. And you could look at a person physically, and until you have a trained eye and know yourself, you don't know what the fuck you looking at. You're gonna be looking at their clothes and think you know them. You're gonna attach their clothes to a level of success or a lack thereof, and you're gonna be wrong. You're gonna look at what they drive and attach that to them doing well or not doing well, and you could get that fucking shit wrong. You're looking at everything but what you need to look at and end up laying next to a parasite, acting like you in love with your stupid ass. Cause you looking at what it appears to be instead of what it is. You are not in tune. So they show up just like this for your ass. Now to you and I, we look at this and we can see something don't seem right. But to someone who is disillusioned, this person could be dressed up in Gucci, head to toe. Imagine what this person have on. And it's a name brand, all this stuff that normally fool people. People they know how to suit themselves up to gain access to people. Whatever is trending in the world for these women and men out here, they know exactly what to have on or be in or have around them to get your attention to throw your ass off if you're not in tune. And everybody else down with it, they gonna show up just like that and be smiling like a motherfucker too at your dumb ass. Hey, hey, stupid. I mean, hey, pretty. Hey, hey, dummy. I mean, handsome. Hey, I'm bad. Now you and I can see this and be like, hell nah. Somebody else, they wouldn't be the appearance that we're seeing with this would not look that way for them. It will look like a runway model to them because they disillusion. They not aware. What's obvious to us and so obvious to them. What we see immediately is not what other people see. They see the glitz, the glam. They see what everybody think is popular, all that bullshit. We see straight through motherfuckers. And they hate that shit. They want to get close up on you. Bitch, get back. Bitch. The fuck? For I pump your head, for I push your scalp back. The fuck? God damn, nah. If I give you a sunroof top at the top of your fucking head and push that shit back like a Cadillac with a diamond in the back, and your head gonna be the sunroof top, and your body gonna be gangster leaning when it's leaning out the fucking window because the person that told you to back the fuck up and you still moving forward. Now they think you being you trying to be something, you trying to act like you all this and that. And they just see people who are surface people. They can't see any further than a fucking surface. They think everybody gonna be besties when because they think people be blinded to the shit that they think they only know. So they gon' like I said, these are physical people. These are physical motherfuckers. So they blinded to everything else. That shit don't matter to them. So for you, they need to they looking at you like, oh, you trying to be better. You think you something. No, motherfucker, I don't like your spirit. I don't like your spirit. I hope you don't like mine. We do not get along. I'm honest with you. I don't fuck with you. They not honest to you. I don't fuck with you, man. I'm never gonna fuck with you. You understand that? All right. There's millions and billions and gillions of people out here just as goofy as ever that's gonna fuck around with you. You ain't no shortage. So you can step. Don't get pressed. It ain't that important. Stop being pressed. Relax. Stop. Stop acting thirsty as fuck. Real talk. All right. Every woman and every man, every teenage girl and every teenage boy need to be aware of the metaphysics and quantum physics energy to go on in this motherfucking world. You need to be aware of vibrations and energy, frequencies. Because if not, your ass gonna get fucked up out here. You gonna be laying next to a bed bug that look good, and your ass gonna be fucked up, creating generations down the line of lineages of the same cycles of shit because you blind and you don't know who the fuck you got with because you looking at what they appear to look like in the physical. You have no fucking awareness of what you dealing with energetically. How's gonna fuck your whole lineage up, and you laying up with a goddamn bed bug scaby in a human form, talking about they look good. You just jealous. Jealous of what, motherfucker? I'm not jealous of your bed bug, bitch. The fuck wrong with you? You and your hobo. And hobo was the name on. You just jealous. You're riddled with parasites. Jealous? The fuck are you talking about? You don't get your ass over there and crush up some garlic and eat that shit in every meal and shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody jealous of your big bug scaby of a male or female. Ain't nobody out here trying to get the attention of a scaby to prove to other people that you can be riddled with a parasite in a human form in order to be in the fuck all that. You better be aware of the world you live in and be aware. One thing about me, man, like I said, I was born with a certain awareness and knowledge. It didn't help that I came from the woman that I came from. She was a Eastern Star, and my pop was a Mason. So I come into this world knowing certain shit. Great grandma, she got into a lot of healing practices, a lot of them. She did a lot of things that I saw her do. My great grandma, and then I had an aunt that if you fuck with her, she'd throw some dirt down on your ass and fuck your ass up. And I have an awareness of all this shit. I watched it. So people fuck with me. Like I'm just gonna get out the way because I know a couple things about it and then fuck your ass up. But I understand the consequences of it. You might want to go and sit the fuck down because you could get a whole bunch of people, and I can gather a whole lot of spirits too, and we can do this shit the hard way or the easy way. And I prefer to do it the easy way, so I'm gonna stay out the way before this shit get nasty, real nasty, and real clean too. Because you leave mess behind with all this drama you starting. With me, it's gonna be clean, no trace, no face. I ain't got time for none of that bullshit. You gonna act accordingly when you know certain things. People on the outside looking in that think you need to be acting like the world act, gonna have a million things to say when you don't give a fuck. I don't want to be picked by no parasite. I ain't trying to be picked by your bed bug. That's your bed bug. You in love with a bed bug, bitch. I'm not in love with your bed bug, girl. And homie, you in love with a scabies. Okay? The female you liking and in love with is she a human scabies. The dude that you falling and drooling over, he's a bed bug and hot from bed to bed. And you think somebody wants your bed bug. Maybe it's time for you to have some awareness. And it's time for you to do an analysis of yourself, mind, body, soul. It's time for you to open your motherfucking eyes and stop acting like you a kid. You grown in this grown world. Know how to navigate and stop acting slow as fuck. Because you playing with the wrong one. Too many people walking around like brain dead as fuck in a world like this. That's your fault. Open your motherfucking eyes and stop being stupid. Close your fucking legs and zip your motherfucking pants up, and you might be able to tap in and raise your vibration. Stop trying to be cool to everybody. Fuck that. You better be lame. In this world, being lame means being connected. In this world, being passed around, gonna have your ass on the ground, looking stupid as fuck, and tossed in the lost and found like a goddamn Raggedy Ann doll, looking stupid as hell, rolling around on the floor like a bowling ball, looking dumb with your pants down, looking stupid. Slow it in the mother and got the nerve to be smiling. He's smiling in the goddamn picture. He fucking smiling. You in the rain, you sitting there looking stupid in the suit, and you sitting there smiling. Get your dumb ass on, man. That's what the little girl said. Get your dumb ass on. You sitting your dumb ass there. It's pouring down rain. You just stand there. Yeah. Let me in. Go sit your dumb ass down. People got to do this within themselves. You won't see clearly. Do you understand the floaters? All right. It's gonna blind your eyes. It's gonna block and blur your eyes. Okay, as well. So you gotta get centered and you need to be focused. Understand what you on a certain path. It's not about perfection. It is not about thinking you better than anybody, but it is about being smart and aware. Being dumb means to try to satisfy the world and people in it and fuck your own self over. Being aware means it's just not for you. Step to the side, bitch. It's not for me, but it is for her and him. What you want me to do that so bad for? Get the fuck on, bitch. I've been living my life. That ain't for me, and I told you that. So expect that and back up. Whether you respect it or not, I'm still gonna be this way. So get the fuck on. I told you. So you can't be wishy-washy when it come down to your life when you're dealing with people. Because see, people be thinking they're entitled to other people's life simply because it's what they're allowing theirs. They don't give a fuck. They'll open themselves up to anything and anyone at any time, any place, because they don't give a fuck. You do and I do. And I don't play that shit. That's what I said. I'll say it again and again and again and again to anyone. Because I'm dead ass serious about it. Okay, you can't be in this world being blind, deaf, and dumb. You'll let anything in. So when you get to the term of not only homosexual, hobo, HOBO, I'm not gonna talk of it on a just surface term. So people need to know the origins of it and other situations out here that people may be unaware of and what that means. Okay, people think it's cool, right? The portals to your body is the portals to your soul. They can blind you to your purpose and it can blind you to yourself if you allow it. In a world like this, where the most fucked up things in the world are easy accessible, anything that can fuck your life up is there for grabs. All right. And you don't have to be a certain age to do this. What's the age to start drinking and smoking? They'll sell that shit. They put that shit right in the store. You run your ass up there with your money. I want that one behind the I want that behind the glass. You pointing to the shit. Okay. You gotta show your ID to fuck yourself up. But they're gonna package it and they're gonna market it and they're gonna make it really attractive, glittery, and all that. They're gonna put your favorite actors, actresses, your favorite rappers. They're gonna be holding the shit up and all their videos. They ain't even really smoking that shit or drinking that shit. Your dumb ass run and get the shit. And put that shit in your body. And they gonna make a profit off of your ass being blind, deaf, and dumb. You gonna be fucked up. Okay. And they gonna profit off of you being easily manipulated by the portals of your eyes. They gonna get entry into you one way or the other if you're not aware of that. If you're not aware within yourself, they gonna get entry into you. Physically, metaphysically, spiritually, emotionally, all of your portals, if you're not aware of yourself. Your ears, your eyes, your mouth of what you ingest in your body. And in your body itself. Your lower half. Okay. A lot of people talk about the women. If the women are not aware of themselves, they're gonna fuck themselves up from the lower chakra up. A lot of women that be on this overly emotional shit up and he love me, he like me, he like me. You finna fuck yourself up from the bottom up. Yeah, cause anybody get in your face smiling and giggling, they start a family. Let's start a family. And you don't even know who the fuck you laying down with. You don't. You want to be in somebody motherfucking face on some gossip shit, talking about who think they this and that with your bitch ass, and you send your stupid ass over there about to create a lineage with someone you don't fucking know. Now you got to sit your old ass back and watch these things play out in your lineage through your kids and your grandkids. You seeing them go through shit. You want to know who gave them the blueprint? Your ass. You want to know why your daughter's attracted to that? You. You want to know why your son, you, for these dudes running around bragging about, yeah, I smash, yeah, I smash, I smash, I smash. Yeah, I got 3, 4 baby mama. What you telling people is I got 3, 4, 5, 6 soul ties. They all tied to me, baby. I'm the devil in the terror deck. I'm the devil. They chained to me, baby. And you next. I'm the devil in the terror deck. And them chains on their neck with that man and that woman, that's how I had these women chained to me because they don't know any better. And I capitalize off the fact that they blind to me, but I look good to them. And they gonna do what I say. They don't like me, but they addicted to me. They gonna let me in and out their life anytime because we got a commonality, our kids. She ain't gonna let me go because if she do, I'm just gonna go over there and make her jealous with someone else is chained to me. The devil, baby. You ain't know that? You gonna do what I say when I say it. Because if you say you're not, you still connected to me for life. So go ahead and talk your shit. I see you. I see you tomorrow. I see you tomorrow. Anyway, all right, you'll be calling me later. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. You still talking? You talk your shit? Okay, I'll talk to you later when I come by. See the kids that we got together. I know you can't resist me. I'm gonna stay stuck to you for life. Y'all women better be mindful of this shit. And you sitting your goofy ass up there talking about she jealous and that my man, that's my parasite. You're absolutely right. That is your parasite, sweetheart. And until you open your eyes and do some inner guidance within yourself, you're going to keep being attracted to that parasitic energy and calling that love, creating lineages with something you never should have, and watching those same things happen to future generations in front of your face, watching it play out, just like it played out with you, because it's a spirit and it will survive as long as you let it survive. That's why people get pressed. That's why some of these women, some of these men out here, they act like they never seen women before. Like, come on, like it's just almost like it's something going on. Like, why you so pressed? It ain't that serious. What's wrong with you? Why what the fuck wrong with you? Right? Why is that how you relate to your masculinity? By everything below your belly button is what make you masculine, not your ability to think and your self-awareness. You have none. But your ability to pull your pants down, you say that ties you to masculinity due to a hormone called testosterone. That's the only thing that make you masculine. You're sadly mistaken, homie. You understand? Any little bitch ass preacher should have been telling you this shit, but all they did was take your dough and dance around and hop around shaking tambourines. Got your community fucked up. Got people in soul ties, soul contracts with each other they never should have been with. Family lines destroyed based on soul ties and lineages destroyed based off parasitic connections that they call love, bitch. Lay down. That's why you keep getting baptized 1,000 times and the same shit keep happening. You baptizing your flesh. You got to go within your body. That water ain't none. Okay. That don't scare you. You walk your ass right up in there. Obviously. All these people say they grow up from the church. You walk your ass right up in there. Devil walk right up in that motherfucker, sit right next to you and blow you a kiss. You fall in love. You gonna fall in love. You say you don't, then why so many bloodlines fucked up? Because the devil walked right up in there just like this dude on the screen sat right next to you, shook a tambourine with you, read the hymn book and the Bible right next to you, sung a dance and jumped it down, and you fell in love with someone you barely knew based upon how they look in that talk game. Next thing you know, you just started lineages. Now you got all type of shit in your bloodline. People addicted, people strung out, women getting played out, dudes with all these baby mamas, kids growing up in a messed up way. You seeing this shit over and over, and you blaming it on the devil. You done laid with the motherfucker. You laying next to him, bitch. The devil made me do it. Well, stop laying with him. Hello. You go to church, they go to church too. Huh? They go to church too. You know that? They walk in there right with you. In the front row. They ain't trying to play it out. They going right to the front. Right, what the fuck? They further than you on the fourth row. They on the first row. They up there in the very front. Matter of fact, they sitting on the fucking stage, swinging their legs like they five, looking at your stupid ass, pointing at you, smiling and giggling like they on the goddamn swing in the playground, pointing at your dumb ass, and you smiling and giggling. You Boaz, and they laughing. Yeah, Boaz. Now you got all these generations out here. Okay, it ain't the surface that you people get fooled by the surface, and the surface is not gonna cut it. It's everything beneath the surface, everything beneath the water, everything underground. The roots underground of the tree is the tree. It's not the branches. It's the roots underground that make it what it is. And those the first three chakras that get fucked up because you put that out for grabs when your eyes are blinded by what you think you see. You've lost the ability to tap in. You are no longer intuitive. You are no longer connected. You are no longer grounded. So you let anything walk into your life and you brag about that shit like it's a motherfucking prize and then think somebody try to take that from you. No, they ain't trying to take that from you. Okay. Yeah. Homosexual, study your ass for a minute. Study your habits, your pros, your cons, your weaknesses, your strengths. Just like this man right here in Poltergeist studied that whole family line and was looking for an entry. He couldn't figure out one until he saw the father. That's a homosexual. Now, that's a spirit, bro. If you're a woman or a man, they're looking at your energy. They're looking at your ability to stay moving forward. They like that, but they want it for them, and they want to see how they can get access to that through you. And what is it that you have? What crack, what opening do you have in your life that they can enter into? Because that's the only way they can get there. You need some type of opening, some type of commonality, some type of magnet, something where they can attract themselves to you. Something, something. What is it? Can they make you laugh? Okay, is it about image? They can get it. They can create an image real quick. Okay. What is it? What is it you like? It's money. I mean, if that's the lure, they'll show up with that temporarily because it ain't too much. Okay. Anything you want, anything that you're unaware of, is what it could become. Okay. So you people need to be aware of this because it's going to be on the rise out here. All right. To see how to slither in, how to get in, where's their entry? Okay. And if you have vices, you need to figure out how to stop them, how to get past that. If you a smoker, not knocking you, but I'm telling you right now, in order your crowd, your crew, your sometimes the connections that you have is only because of the vices that you have. There's social vices that's considered cool, fun. These things right here is what's going to keep these people in your life to give them easier access to you. You'll be in close proximity to them because other than that, you probably don't have no bond with them. To be honest, it's the truth. I'm telling you, not to say, not knocking anybody who do these things because it's cool people, but I'm telling you, like, study the reason that you connect with people. Study the reason why you cool with people. Study the reason why you say you down. Understand the reason, the real reason. Make sure you know. All right. Is that your drinking buddy? Is your club buddy? Is that your smoking buddy? Is that your one time thing? And all this sneaky link shit, which I never understood, to each their own. Like I said, perfection ain't the aim, but I never understood it. I never understood that. I'm not knocking nobody who do that. Sneaky link, jump off, all that type of shit. Y'all better be motherfucking careful with what the fuck is in this world. Do you know there are people that have been around each other for years and still didn't know who the fuck they were next to? Do you know that shit? There are people that have been next to people for years and still had no fucking idea what that person was. They had to find out from the world. And the sad part is they were around the person every day. How the hell the world have to tell them about someone you around every day? Okay. So when I had to bring this up because I had to let you know that sinners. And that ain't I haven't watched it, but I got a good awareness of what it could be like just off a clip, and it immediately made me think of Poltergeist, which is the real deal. This the real deal. If you want to know about this world that you living in, and you good at subliminals, and you good at you know reading between the lines, if you can really watch it, you may want to watch Poltergeist. You may really want to watch all of it because that's going to show you what you're in right now. There's also one called They Live. They Live is older than you and older than me. It's a movie that's way ahead of its time, and it's talking about the times we live in where people obey, consume, and conform. They just go with the motions, do what they told, do what everybody agrees with. Anybody not following those patterns are going to be looked at as so-called weird or thinking they all that because who the fuck you think you are? Somebody who know who they are. It ain't who you think you are, bitch. It's who you know you are. Who do you think you are? Because you don't know who you are. So don't worry about what I think I am because you don't know yourself. So shut the fuck up. Okay? You get over there and obey, consume, and conform. Okay? Like you're told. So they can pat you on your head, you're a good person because you do what you're told. Anything that requires thought, anything that is harmless and it requires you developing yourself seems to bother motherfuckers. Now, if you falling down the stairs sloppy drunk, rolling down the stairs and shit, people like that's cool to them. You fucked up, that's cool to them. They like that. But you doing something as simple as focusing on your own life. Self mastery is not condoned in this world. Okay. That is something that a small percentage of adults of all races, all ethnicities, all nationalities, it's a small percentage of all of us, of both genders, that even think about that and have been on that path their whole life. It's very small percentage. Are you gonna be viewed a certain way your whole life because of it? Because people want to see you doing what everybody do to make sense of you. Go get you a parasite. People need to see you walk around with your pet parasite in the form of a man or a woman to show everybody you could get attract a parasite. You don't even give a fuck. Look, everybody, look what I got. Look, y'all. This person think I look good. Look, look, that's all. Look, look, y'all, look. Oh, okay, okay, you cool now. You cool now. Y'all better watch what you latch yourself on to and connect yourself to, and stop being silly. Stop being a goddamn fool. And got the nerve to be smiling and giggling. Fuck you laughing at? What's funny? Shit, hell no. You laughing at what's in that? You laughing at your own life? Like, yeah, man. Look at this. So it's people. See this man right here? Now, in real life, he really was about to pass away, and they gave him this role, and he played it. There it is. That's the song. Um. Oh man. Oh, this song used to give me the chills. He would. This man right there, the one I just showed you in Poltergeist. He would be walking down the street with that top hat on, black, like that sleep paralysis or whatever that image is that people will see in the corner when you in a place you don't need to be. People who know spiritually, people who are in tune know what that is. It's nothing to be, it's something to let you know where you're at is not good. You need to not be there. You don't need to be dealing with that space or them people. Because you're not gonna get there anywhere unless you somewhere you don't need to be. That's what I know about it. Okay. There are only a certain amount of people who had it happen in this world. And I have too, where you are able to astral project, out of body experience, near death experience, where you're able to really see a whole lot of shit that people don't think you know. And you'll be looking right at the shit. Okay. When these things happen, what I've noticed and anybody else who knows is that it's somewhere you don't need to be or someone around you who ain't right. And it could be your own blood. It's some going on behind the scenes that you need to pay attention to, and it will make you still. It will make sure it'll sit your ass clean down so you can't move, you can't scream, you can't do shit but see in your eyes and pay attention. Now, for anybody, it's just because you in between realms. You're in the physical world, your body is there, and your spirit is in and out. And you got another spirit over there. So when people say they see that individual, that figure with the hat and the all black, it's letting you know that you around some that ain't right. Whether you connected to them or not, is want you to pay attention and pay attention to what's going on. Because if it give you a weird vibe, you need to get the fuck away from them individuals. You don't need to fuck with anybody around, even if it's people who you think is cool. You're gonna see about them people in that space, or it's preparing you for something that's getting ready to go down. That's what I know, right? That's why I can't fuck with everybody. Like if I don't like someone from the jump, it ain't because of what you have. It ain't because of what you look like. It ain't because of who you with. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, I don't fuck with your vibe, and that would never change. You know a million people. You don't need to know a million and one. To each their own. You don't have to be cool with me. I don't really give a fuck because I'm minding my business, and you should too. Anyway, so this dude was singing the song, and that song creeped me out. It said, "This old man, he played one, he played knick-knack on my thumb, knick-knack." It's just so weird. It just is weird. He was singing it. This man right here, right? He played the hell out of this role. And he was a Scorpio too, and he was passing on. He had you know, he had illness, and he decided to play that role. Oh my god! I swear to God, I said this when I saw this. When I saw him, I could, man, somebody, whoever put this meme up here is a seer. Because when I saw him, I said the same thing, and both them Scorpios. When I first saw him in 2020, I said the same thing. I did. I compared him to the man from Poltergeist. And I can't believe that somebody out there in this world see it too. Boy, man, I'm telling you, a lot of us, a lot of people are connected more than you know, especially those who are connected spiritually. No matter what you are, what race you are, ethnicity, age, race, it doesn't matter. If you are a seer in this world and you are connected, we go through similar things. You got people to try to come against you, you don't even fuck with them. People try to get up on you, you don't even rock with them. People act like they gonna say something to her. You ain't hurt my feelings, motherfucker. I said what I said. Going on about your business. We grown now. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be able to see straight through shit. So whoever put this up here, see straight through it like I did, and compare it to two. Because I swear I said the same. The first thing I said, the first image came up in my mind when I seen him was him. And the amazing part is the man who played this role is a Scorpio, and so was the previous president. I promise you, I said the same thing. I can't believe somebody have them side by side. Let me know I'm not the only one who saw it. Okay, y'all need to check that out. You need to understand, like, they look this the girl I'm talking about that was in the movie Poltergeist. It was very connected, very spiritually. A lot of us has been like that, even when we were kids. Okay. This ain't just starting, we were grown. So you can't hang with everyone. You can't be everywhere. You're gonna be minding your business. I swear to God, people be all in your business. All in your business. All in it. For no reason. You ain't doing none of the shit they doing, but they in your business. For what? For what? What you doing that for? You know? Uh-uh. Look, you need to be very mindful in this world now more than ever, or who you associating yourself with more than anything else, what you're doing, mindful of your own physical body and the energy that surrounds it, and not just treat it like shit. Don't be out here treating your body like shit. That ain't nothing cute about that. And treating your body like shit is also talking about who you allow in your motherfucking world. You can be the healthiest person on the planet, drinking smoothies and shit, but you laying up with somebody that's absorbing a whole lot of shit, that's roaming around the city, don't give a fuck about what they slithering on. And you got that motherfucker right next to you in your space. You got women that'll open up they play, they home, got kids, and let them motherfucker in there that they barely know because they smile and call them pretty and blew them a fucking kiss. This woman will let this dude have access to her body and then bring the motherfucker in there. And you got kids in there. They go, that spirit that's on that person. That's why you got all these creepy motherfuckers. They go after the women that don't have no, for the women who know, that's cool. But for the women who don't love themselves, motherfucker don't love themselves, they let anybody in their motherfucking shit. She don't love herself. Sit the fuck down and love yourself. Shit. She'll let any dude in her face, any dude in her body, any dude around her. This motherfucker got kids all over the place. What you think gonna happen to them eventually? And you don't even give a fuck. You thirsty. Fucking slow. That's what I'm saying. You gotta be aware. Because whatever you allow going to affect everyone that's associated with you, everyone. And if it's you, you definitely need to be on game. You need to be on point in this world. You can't just be out here trying to be, you think that all you need to do, yes, you have to take care of yourself and provide for yourself. But a part of self respect and a part of hygiene and a part of good health is not just the foods, the minerals, the vitamins. It's also the cleanliness and the hygiene, the neatness, cleanliness of the people you associating with. Because whatever they do, it's going to affect you. I don't give a damn how healthy you are. That don't mean shit. And how much you say you love yourself, it's gonna tell by who you connected to. It ain't got nothing to do with what they wearing. So please don't get it twisted. They get don't be fooled by the rocks that they got. Don't be fooled by all that dumb shit. Don't let that fool you. They don't got nothing to do with it. Okay? You may think that don't got nothing to do with it. Be careful Who you? And don't be so gullible. Don't be gullible. Don't be a fucking fool. Don't be dumb as fuck. God damn. And for the women, stop that overly emotional shit. He need me. You ready to get slapped in your head? Are you slow or what? He needs you. You need you. Stop being dumb as fuck. Stop. Ain't no nice way to put this shit. You want to get nice? Go to church. Go to church if you want to get nice. I'm not the church. I'm not your preacher. I don't do that shit. I said stop being fucking dumb. Be aware. Your preacher ain't gonna say that. He gonna take your fucking money. I'm gonna cuss you out. Stop being slow. Sit the fuck up. Be aware. Stop being gullible. Don't be gullible. Cut all that overly emotional bullshit out. Emotions serve a purpose just like intuition does. To be locked into your emotions 24/7 is dumb as fuck. To be tapped in all the time is going to help you. Emotions can fuck you up because you don't know who you picking up. Being aware of yourself is head of the game. To allow anybody to be able to persuade you means you have no control over yourself. To let somebody tell you who they are when you just picked up who they were is a fucking fool. When you pick up what someone is, you don't need to get up on them if some tell you to stay away. You gonna let them tell you out their mouth when you pick up before they open their mouth. And you sit up there giggling in their face. Come on in, come on. Come on, here's my body too. What the fuck is what's happening to y'all? I be looking at people, I can't even the expression I be having on, I don't give a damn. You know. Well, sit the fuck down. Shit. Half the time people get on my nerves. Majority of the time they begin on my nerves. Shit. I can't lie. Oh, that's the song. I was trying to find the song he was singing. Okay, this is the song he was singing. It was just eerie. And the dude and his image and all of that. Silent now while the reference we assemble before us. I be picking up so much. You need to be mindful of yourself. Period. Just stop the goofiness, stop the neediness, stop the codependency, stop the attention seeking, stop the people pleasing, stop the shit. Stop. And for the women, so what the fuck is wrong? Stop trying to raise grown ass people. He needs me. You don't give a fuck about yourself. Stop being silly as fuck. Stop. Stop. We don't need no silly ass women in this world. Opening your motherfucking portal, pulling people into this realm from a good place into this realm based upon stupid fucking choices, based upon some weirdo you laid down and threw your legs up for when you barely know your fucking self. Y'all women be careful about the women that you hanging with. If it's some slow motherfuckers and she don't want to learn, cut her stupid ass off. Cause she gonna bring a lot of trouble to your life. Half of these women hang out in cliques anyway and don't think for their fucking self. So the women who think for themselves, you ain't gonna see them without them cliques. You may see them with one or two. That's it. They don't need no more. They don't need no more of that shit. They come with a lot of problems. A lot of motherfucking issues and problems and shit. And they play with the wrong people. And they want you to have them. No. And instead of them being in your fucking business, they need to go sit they stupid, sloppy ass down, clean they ass out, and get in their own world and get the fuck out your business. You ain't doing nothing for them. You not laying down with their weird ass. The fuck is wrong with them? Calm down. Sit down. Stop being so gullible to get in people motherfucking face all the time. Stop being so gullible to have any type of motherfucker around you. And send your stupid ass up there acting like you don't know what they are. You send your dumb ass up there. You act like you don't know what they're about. And you still hang with the motherfucker. I don't want them to think I'm mean. I want them to. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm mean. Because I am mean. Get the fuck out my face. I'm cool with who I need to be cool with. I'm not cool with nobody just for the sake of being cool with you. Life goes on. Back the fuck up. That stupid ass shit. Y'all cut that. Women especially. What the fuck are y'all doing? You keep looking over to see what someone else doing, and your dumb ass keep making the same stupid fucking choices in your life. Then blaming someone else. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Relax. Open your motherfucking eyes. Cut the goofy shit out. Close your motherfucking legs and start thinking. He didn't think I'm pretty. You don't think you motherfucking pretty. Fuck what he think. They wouldn't be getting on my fucking nerve talking about what he think, what he like, what he think. Well, I don't give a fuck. Are you stupid? God damn. Stop being slow as fuck. That's why y'all keep getting yourself in the same shit. And passing that raggedy ass baton down to your kids. And now they gotta carry that raggedy ass shit because of the decisions you make. And stop making dumb choices. Love yourself. Sit the fuck down. Care about yourself. Value yourself the way you value that motherfucker. Respect the fucking shit of yours. I'm sick of that simple minded ass shit. He don't like it, I'm taking it off. He don't like my hair, I'm changing it. The fuck? Y'all can't be doing this. Because if the women on this level, the world is fucked. If the women on this level, with your ability to bring people here or not, and you that's your choice. You ain't gotta do that shit. Don't let these bitches fool you with this be fruitful multiply bullshit. You got enough people in the world fucked up. We don't need no more women pushing. Sit the fuck down and value your goddamn self before you put any motherfucking people here that you fucking up. Sit down. Shit. That ain't the only thing you know how to do. That ain't the only thing you in this world to do. So you already start pushing and shit. Stop, 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 stop. You don't even know who you having these goddamn kids with. You let these dudes move in with you, knock your damn ass down. You knocked up in 9 months. You don't even know what lineage you getting ready to start. You don't know what the fuck in the bloodline. You over there looking in somebody's business in their goddamn face. No awareness of yourself. Making the same choice after choice after choice. Running up in these motherfucking dude's face. Hoping that they pick you. Hoping that they see you. Pumping out another kid from a dude you don't even know nothing about their bloodline. You don't even know your fucking blood type. You don't even know your blood type. You just happy to be seen. You so happy. He looking at me. He looking at me. He looking at me. Okay. And you'll take a dude any type of way. Some of these women to take a dude fresher, he could be laying right down on the goddamn sidewalk. Oh, potential. He could be laying right on the sidewalk with his pants down. She'll open her door and let his ass in. He could be laying on the ground with his shit hanging out. And you feel sorry. You're going to open the door, let him in, and start having kids. Because God told you to do that. That's what you tell people to play it off. And you have no awareness of yourself at all. Then you jump your motherfucking ass up in a woman's face looking half dumb and have never checked yourself and got the fucking nerve to keep bringing these goddamn kids into these situations. And you don't know yourself and they won't know themselves. And by the time they know themselves, it's probably going to be too late. Because if they coming from people who don't know themselves or don't want to know themselves or barely know who the fuck they laying next to, who the hell face they smiling in, why they so giddy about somebody calling them pretty or handsome, you passing that same torch to the next generation and teaching them to know yourself don't mean shit. All you got to do is get in somebody's face and play the part. That's good enough. No, it's not good enough. It's not. Okay. And if those symptoms I was telling you about is what the women and the men be picking up by being incompatible with whoever they next to, and they base things based upon appearances and how people may seem versus what you know you'd have picked up. Okay. What the fuck you think you're doing? So whoever you are, you know, Wherever level you're on in energetically, no one's ever going to be perfect. Perfect don't mean nothing. What I'm saying is knowing yourself, being aware of the things in this world, being aware of your place in this world, being aware of where you're headed, where you're going, where you like to be. In this world is already a heads up. Understand that there are some people who do not like that. But at the same time, they like that, but they feel like they need to get closer accessible to you. They need close access to you because they like that, but they like that for different reasons. Okay. You gonna be the eyes and they gonna be in the dark. They gonna be you gonna be seeing for them. They ain't never gonna see for themselves. On top of that, your energy will be done for. Okay. There are some people that can get around people and absorb all their energy and and take their energy on as their own, and that other person will end up looking like pure, like shit in their body, in their mind, in their soul, in their energy. And the other person will be running all around faster than they were before, based upon who they latched on to. And the other person to get drugged all the way down, and the other person suddenly rise up when they were not like that before. And you let them motherfuckers around you because they look a certain way, got a couple dollars, drive a nice, all that dumb. Y'all looking at the wrong shit. You grown. You got to make decisions better than you making. You fucking up. You looking at how they got a right nice ride. That ain't shit. You ain't gonna. You ain't, what the fuck? And you send your ass over there with that. Now more than ever, no one can be out here making stupid ass choices. Period. You got to question the reason why anybody in your face. Period. I mean, damn near interrogation. I don't care if they get offended, because if you click like that, like I said, it's a silent understanding, and that person's already aware of their own life. They don't need to be too immersed in yours, but you could. But y'all be out here, you don't be asking no questions. You be asking questions about people you don't know that's minding their business. You not asking a person questions that you laying right next to that's in your face. You ain't asking shit. You blind. Parasites took over your goddamn eyes and your brain. But all of a sudden they clear up good enough for you to see what somebody else doing and not focus on your own life. Not all of a sudden the parasites cleared up. You can see now. Then they come back all of a sudden when you're around that person. But whoever you are, when you keep your energy a certain way, first of all, it starts from the inside. Okay? It starts from the inside. Literally, it starts from the inside in every way. Okay? Above and below. It starts from the inside. It starts about the awareness of the inside. You do have to go within. If you're going without and you're going on the external, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna get fucked up in this world. You got to go within. Nothing in this world on the outside. I mean, it's a world you in it too, but that ain't gonna do shit for you. It come from the inside. The inside. Fuck this dude telling you how cute you are. He need to go sit his ugly ass down. Fuck the woman telling you how fine you are. She need to go sit her dumb ass down. You need to go within yourself. That's just another person. They don't got shit to do with you and your purpose. They ain't got a fucking thing to do with why you in this world. Nothing. Don't make it seem like it. Y'all be bigging them up too much. Bigging them up, big them up, big them up. You bigging up the wrong people. You ain't bigging yourself up. You bigging them up. You bigging up someone, making them more than what they are. Because of what you want to see them as, don't mean that's who they are. You bigging them up. You don't big yourself up. You keep on doing what the world wants you to do. You're not doing what you need to do. You don't understand that when you on point, people are not gonna like it, and it's fine. But all this silly stuff got to stop. Okay, they cannot get access until you let them in, physically or spiritually and literally. Basically, can nobody do to you what you won't allow. Now they could try. Okay. Can nobody treat you how you don't allow them to treat you? And people get mad because they want to treat you a certain way. Because somebody treat them that way, should be able to treat you that way. And you ain't letting them treat you that way. And they feel like you deserve to be treated the way they want to treat you. Because they allow other people to treat them any type of way. So they want to be able to do that to you. And you don't even know theirs. And no, you got me confused with yourself. And that's hard to do. That's what you allow. That's you. Wait a minute. What in the world? That's what people be trying to do this to you all. Not you per se, but I'm saying for them. So watch when you raise your energy, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it, raise it. You know, you're gonna raise it to a certain level, but there are still things that every person is going to have to fine tooth, brush a comb through it, and deal with that daily, all the time, if it matters that much to you to break certain cycles within your bloodlines, so that you won't follow those bloodlines or follow those same steps if you're serious about it. Okay. And you're gonna have people to just peep you out a little bit. Don't have the right intention at all. You will know it. Okay. They'll peep you out, see what you on, right? See what you about. Feel like that should be for them. No, no, it shouldn't. And be shocked that you could see straight through it too. You see. Me close this one first of all. And get rid of this too. There we go. So let me start this again. Make sure you all see this while I'm here. So damn, why it look so close like that? Oh, that's why. It's like that look weird. Uh-oh. There it is again. I'm telling you. Man, shit. Yeah, I could, man, see, this is tapping into me. You could see. You see this shit? When I was saying go within, what does that say? You think I be fucking around? You gotta go within. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Come again. Isn't that the word I just used? When I'm talking about evil eye and shit and using your eyes, how you gonna discern evil eyes if you blind? If you're blind, you're gonna have evil eyes around you, calling them friends, like being dumb as fuck. These my friend. You blind as hell. You can't see shit. So how you gonna pick up on evil eye? You blind. You think I be just saying shit? You think I'm being tuned? What this shit say? Confronting the beast within me. And then it says, wait, gauge, judge, reflect, then act boldly. You need to weigh things out and don't act too hastily. There's a time and a place where you got to make a quick decision. And it's a time and a place where you got to weigh your decisions before you make a dumb choice. Don't let nobody rush your choices and rush your life the way they rush their life. Don't let nobody force your life. That's your motherfucking life to do what the fuck you want, good or bad. It's up to you and it's your fault. Don't let nobody try to get you to look. No, motherfucker. Sit the fuck down. You got to go within, like I said. You got to go within before you get anybody motherfucking face. And don't nobody rush you to do a fucking thing. This your life. Shit. See this shit? You think I'm playing? Two eyes. All these eyes. I told you got people. And it says current parasite studying you. You got motherfuckers peeping. You think that because you don't deal with certain people, you think because you don't deal with certain people that they don't, oh, they see you. They don't see you because you don't fuck with them. But nosiness is parasitic. So you got some nosy motherfuckers. Nosy, nosy, nose out, nose hanging out. Okay. And you confronting, you going within. These people are external. You are internal, hermit energy. The hermit in the deck. That's about self-analysis, self-awareness. Everything I be saying from the beginning, I just want y'all to know I always say these things first so you know I can't just make nothing up and I always shuffle. So you can see me doing it and the shit come right out. Cause I be in tune. You gotta go within. Okay. People don't like that you go within. Whether if you're a woman or a man, they don't like that you consult with yourself. You don't have to consult other people. You don't have to run and get affirmations and confirmations from other motherfucking people because they not you. What do you need their confirmation for? They not you. You don't need to get shit confirmed with them. They not you. What the fuck they gonna confirm for you? They not you. So how they gonna confirm a choice for you? They can't because it's not their choice to make. You don't need their confirmation or validation. You go within. Yeah. But you don't need that. People don't like that. People want you to need them. People want you to weasel their way into your life so they could be some type of third party to you got to come to them to make decisions. So bad. Nah, bitch. Sit down. Okay. Yeah, you know you better. There it is again. The same shit from yesterday. It's you see that? You see that transformation? It's like death. and transformations. Okay. You remember what I'm saying? Everything that does not serve you, everything that is not good for you, everything that does not help you grow, everything that does not um, promote you or lift you up or make you a better person has to stop. In order for those things to fall away, that's the only way you'll be able to transform. And this is what you do. The cycle continues, you know? You let old things fall away to renew. Don't be fooled. Didn't I just tell you what is it? Didn't what the fuck? Didn't I say this? Don't be fooled. Don't be dumb. Of mental traps, misleading tricks. Okay. People, the rabbit in the hat type thing. Don't be fooled by what could be out here now. For some of y'all, it's people want to fool you. It's people want to play in your face. People want to smile in your face. People want to get in your space. People want to get up on, get close to you. People want to be able to drain some energy from you. They don't talk like that. They don't talk like this. Like we'll drain energy. They don't see it. They just know. They feel like they should be able to survive off of you, and that you shouldn't be able to survive at all. They want to survive off you. They want to latch on to you. They want to play that parasite role in your life. But they not gonna look. You see this happening? They not gonna look the way it's not. People don't look obvious. If people showed up with like shit gooping off from their body and shit, like that would be obvious. People gonna show up and they gonna have the right talk on. They gonna study you and see what type of lingo you like to use. Study you and see like how you okay, Mister. I think this how this. I'm gonna present myself like this, like rabbit in the hat, abracadabra type shit. They can't resist this because I'm just like them now. Don't be fooled. People trying to live off you literally in your residence, off of your residence. Some people want to get in your residence. Literally, some people want to get into your living quarters, your residence. And for others, it's your physical body to gain access to your residence. And if it's not the physical home or physical residence, then your body is also symbolic of the house, the home, the building, access into you and your word. Some people feel like they deserve that. Some people don't know just how tapped in you are. Man, look at this shit. Crows. You know what crows represent? Trickery. And ravens too. Like they represent messages. Message you need to pay attention, especially if you see crows. If you hear some calling and stuff like that. Okay. Crows. Okay. It says, yeah, man. Dark wisdom, ancient rituals, omen, mystic messengers, death and rebirth. This is the second time death and rebirth right there. See that? Death and rebirth? It says death and rebirth here. And it says death and this is death and rebirth too. Cycle continues. So you got two heavy emphasis on endings and beginnings, transformations, bringing out the best side. Some people don't like your transformation and don't like that you chose to go within. It's other people that's on the outside that want to get in. They want to block. There's a light from shining like the star. Like you are self-regenerating. You don't need to regenerate with other motherfuckers. You don't need motherfuckers. They do. Okay? You got people that's operating like crows. And the image I got of crows was, you know how crows will perch themselves on different branches? It'll be a bunch of them spaced out, looking at whatever it is that they think is unaware from different branches. And when they get excited, they start to caw. Caw, caw, caw. That's excitement. They're communicating. They're excited. Okay, so it could be like a bunny, and that bunny could be injured, or they may look like they're injured, or they may think that person's injured. So if people think you vulnerable or needy or in a position like that, if that's what they think from the outside looking in, they don't know you like that. So for whatever it is, you may have a certain look to you. Maybe you look naive or some shit. Maybe people think you something to play on. Or maybe you the type person that handle your stuff dolo. Like you could be a dolo type person. These people operate in groups like Murder of Crows. Whoever these people are, they operate in groups like crows, cliques, crow group, murderous crows, right? And you dolo. So all that makes sense. You see how there's death here, symbol here? And then the butterfly? Okay. Crows normally, and vultures too. Vultures, crows, ravens. You can see them sometimes next to each other. But sometimes, when crows, they notice, and they huge too. Crows are huge. Okay. Them motherfuckers big. They will perch up on branches and they will surround themselves. They'll surround whatever they're looking at. You see how it's sort of funny that's down there and this up here. They will surround themselves. It'll be a bunch of them in a group. and they'll be looking at one thing, and it took a whole bunch of them motherfuckers for one thing, something they zooming in on, that what it appears to be. They looking at the skull, and they don't know a butterfly's already flew off because that's transformation. So they some of these motherfuckers focused on. It's a bunch of them, and they could be around you, ain't nothing to be worried about. But just letting you know to be aware of your surroundings and aware of trickery and aware of illusions and aware of people pretending to be something they not, trying to get around you talking shit. A bunch of clowns, illusions, people pretending to be something they not. Fake as fuck. Okay? Fake motherfuckers. You got some fake motherfuckers around you. Okay? Don't be fooled. And they want to show up presenting themselves like they're the realest deal ever. But they got something in mind because they see you as someone who is either they think you vulnerable, they think you naive, or they think you unaware. Because it's more of them than you. So they think you unaware and that you an easy target, and they gonna fuck around and find out they not. You're not. They think you slow. They slow. Yeah, you see. You know. There's more eyes. It's your eyes and the eyes around. You know. You going within. That's how you know. They think you unaware. You know. It's a lot of eyes, a lot of nosy motherfuckers, a lot of people with intentions that you may or may not be aware of. But some people just don't know who they be playing with. They be playing, they don't know that they're dealing with people who was aware of them way before they started. Which is the reason why some of you keep your distance from these type of motherfuckers, because you had already felt it off of them. They don't know that they give off that shiesty ass energy. They think that they smooth, but you know, okay, they not tapped in. They not too bright, see, at all. They will use what do you call it? Baiting you into argument. That's why they post it up like that. You got a lot of motherfucking eyes, but these your eyes, and then you got eyes around you as well. Trying to figure out how to get in entry, some type of entry, some type of reaction from you, some type of attention they seek, but hopefully close proximity to you. You know, they know that ain't gonna happen. So, to be aware of people trying to start little stupid ass shit to try to cause some type of ending, but they can't. You aware. Okay. They don't understand you've already transformed. Whatever they're looking at is not what it is. Okay. You got motherfucker trickery, deceitful of motherfuckers. Okay. Tricksters. Okay. And they start calling. Okay. Study animals. Study the crow. Matter of fact, let's do this. Crows only make that sound. They're calling to each other, but they get real excited when they all see what it is they're looking at. Okay, all them crows will be on board. Okay, if it could be it could be a puppy. Let's just say it's a puppy, right? And all they see is the puppy. They may not see what's with the puppy. They see a puppy. So that crow gonna call out to other crows. It's gonna say caw, 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 and that it's a message in that caw to other crows. And they like, look, we got us one. That's what they're really saying. Come look, come see. So the other crows start flying in one by one. That's these motherfuckers that got to click up with all these clowns, right? The other crows start flying in and posting up on different branches. Posting up on different branches is almost like trying you in different ways, different areas, whether it be trying to get into a little situation, hoping to catch you slipping or something like that. That's the different branches of a tree that them crows be perched up on for one situation that the first crow called out on to bring attention to whatever it is it's looking at so that the other crows can see it too. And they all hyper focused on that, whatever it is they're looking at. Okay, that's what that call. They're communicating. The crow communicates that way with that call that you hear. Caw, caw. It's a messenger, but it's a messenger of the dark, meaning that things that have not happened yet that may is giving you an awareness. Crows are symbolic to the night, ravens and vultures. They are symbolic to the moon and the night. Hawks are symbolic of the day. Owls are symbolic of the night. Certain night birds, and there are certain day birds. Okay. Right. Let's see. Crow. Crow symbolism. No, not chrome. Crow. I'm gonna say two crows because it's two in it. Why is this? I have some deja vu again. Two crows spiritual meaning because that's what's on this card. I just wanted to check because I like to tie things in sometimes. You know, yeah, so these it's two crows here, and we already know who was in there. I already went over it, but for some reason, I'm just led to check it out. Duality and balance. We're not just talking about balance before. Two crows symbolize the balance between light and dark, good and evil. And isn't that what's on here? Yeah. Communication, they often represent messages from the spiritual realm or the call to pay attention to your intuition. So yeah, you need to pay attention to your surroundings. You know, whether you mind your business and keep to yourself or not, it's always a motherfucker that's nosy. And never trust a nosy bitch. Ever. If it's anybody that's nosy is not paying attention to their own life. And these are the type of motherfuckers that set shit up because they own insecurities, unawareness of themselves, dumbass tactics. These motherfuckers are nosy. You got to pay attention to your surroundings. I don't care what you do, be mindful. There's somebody nosy in the mix. I told you about transformation. All right, should I hear this one right here? Everything I'm saying is what exactly what I said. I said transformation. Right? You've already transformed. They're looking at what it looks like, not what it is. The thing they didn't count on, so it says transformation. Crows are associated with change and transformation, indicating a significant shift in your life. Protection. Seeing two crows can signify protection and guidance from spiritual forces. Connection to ancestors. They may represent a connection to ancestral wisdom and guidance from those who have passed. Unity. The presence of two crows can symbolize partnership, teamwork, or the importance of relations in your life. Okay, just so that you'll know. And then we're just gonna do crow by itself. I don't be just saying stuff. I'm not that type of person. Um, well, you gotta be tapped in this world. So when you're dealing with people who think you unaware, mm-mm. Uh, think critically. Okay, I was just saying that you need to be aware. Be aware of what you allowing, and be aware of who you allowing. Transformation, they are seen as messengers of change, indicating personal transformation, and you are in new beginnings. That's exactly what I said about this. Your transformation and your ability to transform and change, it bothers people because people feel like they need to be in your face seeing somebody want to be able to see something and you don't give a fuck about them. You need to see shit, bitch. You need to see what's going on in your life. Get away from me. People want to be able to see what you're doing. Somebody want access to your world. Some people may act like they hurt. They may act like they need some. They may use that overly emotional shit, some type of sob sad fucking story, whatever it is to gain access to you. So be mindful of the different tactics with these dumb nosy motherfuckers. They may try any way to gain access into your world. When you got people that feel like they are entitled to your life that you don't even know or fuck with, they go to great lengths just because they feel like they should have access and they don't like that they don't. They want to know what you do. They want to see what you do, and they want to have access to your life. And some of them feel like you need to be providing for them. Yeah, these motherfuckers are real slow. Bitch, are you dumb? Yeah, too bad they ran across somebody who know what's going on though. Ooh, it says you'll reap what you sow. Yeah, motherfuckers finna reap what they. Some of them, they finna reap what they sow. Didn't I say that earlier? Whatever you sow, you'll reap. Okay. Any motherfucker playing with you, they gonna reap what they sow. Right? Somebody could be holding a grudge. And it's a sad part. There's people that you don't know got a grudge, a vendetta. The more you mind your business. Yeah, so be mindful. Somebody might try to come in with a little lame ass love offer, trying to test you to see if you with that thirsty shit. Some lame ass motherfucker that's not on that coming to you with that bullshit. Some ugly motherfucker trying to come in on some parasite shit with they slow ass. Okay? Nah, wrong way, bitch. You got us messed up. And you gonna redirect the ugly at no entry. I'm telling you, it's, your boundaries is fucking people up, and they want to be able to slither into your world. I mean, in your space or in your life somehow, preferably in your body. Okay, so be mindful of people wanting to start that funky ass, lame ass flirtation shit. People trying to act like they bumping into you and shit. That's the hobo. That's the homosexual going from post to post, door to door, bed to bed. Stink. Trying to see who else they can latch on to, regardless of who you are. They ain't no entry to you. They're going the wrong way. You trust the signal. You trust your intuition. You have seen this person before somewhere, maybe in passing, but this motherfucker trying to see how they can get access to you. They see whether you don't deal with these people, whoever this is, that somebody feel like They're gonna figure out a way. They want to figure out how to get around you. And there's some females associated with them too. Mm-hmm. Predator type motherfucker. Yeah, somebody gonna come in. You got some ugly motherfucker trying to come in acting like they some lame ass twin flame. Didn't I tell you about them emotion shit? Trying to test your emotion, trying to act like "Yeah, we meant for each. Get your ugly ass out my face, bitch. Okay, trying to act like they your balance, your equal. You're not my equal. I'm not looking for an equal. I'm not looking for a other half. I'm whole, bitch. They trying to. I'm your other half. Can't be. I'm whole. I'm not looking for a other half. Get the fuck out my face. Go wash your ass. So somebody want to act like they your other half. Be careful. Okay. You got some roaming roach, some roaming homosexual slithering around where you're at. Some little hobo that see you, that is seeing you, is looking for a place to nest. They see you as a good opportunity, and they hope that you one of these women out here that's dumbed down for a roach, cause it's a roach. They want to slither in with you. They need you to let them in. They want to figure out how to get access to you. Okay, coming with some lubby-dubby funky shit. What? They your other half when you already whole. They used to dealing with halves. You whole already. You don't fuck that. Throw that shit away. I don't want that shit. Uh, I don't want that. I'm not half. I'm whole already. There it is again. Telling you, man. Somebody back again. Same shit I just said. This person don't have good intentions. This is not a good person. And it's two motherfuckers. So you may have a woman and a dude. It may be a woman looking out for the dude, and they got this crow, this roach, this hobo slug trash trying to slither its way into your life because it sees an opportunity. It's an opportunist roach. Okay, this is a fucking roach. And look at this shit, two and two. It's two motherfuckers. Okay, you may have people doing this shit together. They may be known for this type of shit. You got some fraud type motherfuckers. You got some people that do this shit together, or they can look like they in a connection, but the one don't mind as long as they get whatever they get off somebody else. You got one that's like a pick me and don't even care about themselves or whatever. Somebody don't give a fuck about themselves. And you got a roamer. It's with a roamer, and they like pickpocketers or they're users, leeches together, and like to prey on the emotions of people. So they got to see if a person is weak or vulnerable, looking for a friend or some type of lovey-dovey bullshit. And the dude or the woman, whoever you are, is going to try to bump into you somewhere, going to try to start a lame ass conversation. Act like, it's just coincidental. This motherfucker been seeing you. And they see you as an opportunity, and they feel like they need to be in there with you, or they need to have access to you. Some they won't. These little fucking this roach. Don't be fooled. They're very misleading. This is a very messy ass person, and they hang with some very messy ass people. You don't give them entry. You are very guarded, and they don't like it. How can they get access? You're guarded. They don't like that you guarded. They normally, when they get to people, they normally deal with like easy accessible women or dudes. All this person got to do is look at them. This is like a hoe hopper. Just like a hoe. Whoever this is, it's like a hoe or whatever. If it's a dude, he a hoe. If this is a woman, she a hoe. Whoever this is trying to get access to you is known in the streets. They known for being a little loose, and they trying to see if they can throw that thing your way. You know, but that's what they use. They trying to get in there, and they throw that thing around, and they trying to see if they can throw that shit around your way. And you don't want that shit. Whether it's a dude or a woman, you don't want that shit. And you don't want what's attached to them too. They got more. They got some people that they connected to that ain't right. And there's a lot of eyes. There's more eyes than there it is. I told you some twin flame shit. Look at it. It's two motherfuckers. Look at. I just said twin flame. The shit came up. Look at this shit. And I be calling this shit. I ain't on that twin flame shit. I don't get into that lovey dovey shit. It's somebody who see you as the perfect come up or the perfect motherfucking fool. Two. You got people in twos. You got people in groups. You got a lot of motherfuckers looking. You got a lot of ugly motherfuckers looking your way, and they don't have good intentions. Okay, they want to disguise themselves. I knew that when I saw this twin flame. They want to come in with some lovey dovey shit, stank loaded. This is a disease, motherfucker. This is a hoe. This is a person that is a opportunist. This is a gay for pay type motherfucker too. Whatever they got to do to get ahead, they will. They'll be gay for pay. They'll sleep with women. They'll sleep with dudes. This motherfucker do anything. These women or these dudes will do anything. Trust me. They get around. These motherfuckers get around. And they got a lot of dirt on their hands. These some sneaky motherfuckers. They operate in groups. You got twos and twos. You got a lot of people. You got some hoes. Whoever these people are, they hoes. They need some. They can be hurting pretty bad. They may be fucked up and they don't. They may not be able to take care of their shit. And they doing this. You got two, four. You may have six people looking your way, and it's couples. You may have people that's coupled up, or you may have people to do this shit in teams. So they want one to distract you, and the other one to do the dirty shit. Yeah, they want one to come in with some fake lovey dovey funky ass shit. This person get around. So this person may pretend to be connected with the universe and all this shit, and they may want you to see them burning incense one day. This a fake bitch. They ass get around. They ass is loose. Whoever this person loose. If it's a dude, he loose. This motherfucker loose. If it's a woman, she loose. This person get around. They gets around. They got a lot of motherfuckers on their roster. Put it like that. They do what they gotta do. Put it like that. If they gotta pretend to be on some lovey dovey shit, they'll do that. If they gotta pretend they, funny and all this, trying to see if you laugh at their jokes. But it's gonna start with this person trying to run into you somewhere. They trying to get a conversation at you. They trying to run into you. This person nosy as fuck, and it's more than one, but they operate in twos. So you may have three couples. They coupled up, but one of them is in all in your face. Okay, is a dude and a bride. Y'all got dudes and brides disconnected, but they still sniffing around. These motherfuckers out there. They out there. If you know what I mean. They out there. They shot out. This woman or this dude, this man or this woman, they are shot out. They done. That stuff holding on by a thread. They trying to see who they can throw that to. It's damn near done, you know. But they gonna try it again, and they think that's gonna be the bait for you, like it is for everybody else. Watch out. You got somebody trying to get in there. They trying to escape a situation they in. You may have somebody no access. Again, motherfucker, you guarded. You are guarded. They don't like you got something. You are guarded as fuck. These people do not like that. They people normally don't do that. You are guarded. No entry. This shit says keep out. No entry. Okay. It says barred from entry, members only. No entry. Barred from look at that. You got a gate, a vault, security, whatever it is. You aren't having it. So that's why these motherfuckers grouping up. 2, 4, 6. It's like six people. A man and a woman. You got men and women involved with this shit. If you think it's just one person looking your way it in, you got the female, and the nosy motherfucker, the bitch. She looking, and then the dude, it may be the dude. They sent a dude that ran through there, out there, shot out, ran from the streets, hold a hold back, the body. If somebody shot out, ran down, okay, and it's barely anything left for them to give what they ask, but they gonna try it, and they a good chameleon, but they don't have no entry to you. They need to figure out. This person wants you to lower your guard for real. They want you to lower your defenses, lower your guard, and let down your so-called wall. This person do not have good intentions, and there's way more people with them. Okay, your guard is strong, boy. They gonna try to love you. They want to try this lovey dovey shit. I told you I called that twin flame shit. It came up. Even though I don't believe in that lame shit, but this is who they really are. Crows. They got a death spirit. They come to steal, kill, destroy. They're takers, users, opportunities, moochers, leeches, parasite, using motherfuckers. They need some real bad, and the people watch you and they see you as someone that just might be the solution for them. You're gonna try some rabbit in the hat type shit, but you not fooled. You see you feel these motherfuckers around. Little trash bag, you motherfucking trash bag. Fuck out of here, okay? You goddamn trash can. Again, oh shit. Yeah, baby, you the wrong one. Look at this shit. You are whoa, whoa. Look at that. You are triple motherfucking guarded. They don't, whoever these people are, the reason I told you about them crows, a murder of crows, these people take on the image, they take on the the energy of the crows, because these motherfuckers stay perched up and nosy. There are about 6 of them in couples, in groups. They grouped up 2 by 2. And women are involved too. For I don't know what the fuck they involved for. If you a dude, some women involved. If you a woman, some dudes involved. And it doesn't matter if you a woman or a man. There's women and men involved with these motherfuckers. They grouped up because you triple it. You triple guarded. You are too aware. You pay attention. You don't just be going somewhere blind. You pick out shit that don't look right. Okay. It says confinement. This shit locked. There's no key. You trust your instinct. No entry. Wrong way. You letting them motherfuckers know. Wrong entry. Members only. Members only meaning that if I ain't already known you, ain't no need to talking to me. Shut the fuck up. I don't care how you looking, what you got. I don't want you. I don't like you. Okay. I don't like your crow ass. You triply guarded. Fuck, you got a gate on top of another gate, and you got a goddamn wrong route sign. No entry. That's what they like. Come on, bro. What we gonna do? Whatever we need to do, we need to do this quick. Look at this shit. This whoever these people are in a sea of despair. They could be saying that you are. This shit came out yesterday. These people may be in a sea of despair and they feeling helpless, soul drowning. So they calling you selfish, doom and gloom, clueless. They want you clueless. Okay, they're empty. Whoever these people are, sorrow, rage. These people, you see how they drowning? It ain't a sad thing. You would think it's like sad. No, no, these people, well, help me, help it. This type of person that may try to stage that some going on so that you can, when you minding your business, if they can't get to you in that way, then maybe they'll try to act like something wrong and hope that you are the one to respond. They could pull your ass down into it, into their shit, get you involved in some shit. Okay, get it, because it's a lot of people involved here. Okay, it's a hobosexual, several hobosexuals looking to escape a situation they're in and latch onto you or pull you down into their shit, or you pull them out of their shit so they can take whatever shit they in and bring that shit to your life on some lovey-dovey funky shit, which is normally how they normally secure themselves with people. And on some we were meant to be shit, talking about I'm your other half. You're not my other half, bitch. I'm whole. So how can you be my other half? Go away. Okay. No, really, like, I seen you around. I seen you around, and I was thinking, like, I wanted to say something. I've been wanting to say something to you. I seen you around. Sit your ugly ass down, bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is how they normally step to these slow buses that they be getting with. That's all they got to say. It should say no entry, members only, confinement, wrong way, no access, no entry. This is you. Nah, you ain't with it. Everything you around, and I've been wanting to say something to you, and it's like we never had the opportunity to speak to each other. And now that we get, they're gonna try to hurry up and speak. Whoever this person is, they're gonna try to hurry up and rush in and talk. Wherever they get a chance to see you, they try to rush in and say something. This the whole hose. If you a woman or a man, this right here is the King Koopa hose. They ran down through there. Whoever this person is, and the whole clique, they don't give a fuck. That one try it, they gonna send another one. They in groups. Okay, I think you. I got a crush on you. I think you. I wanted to speak to you. I just never had the opportunity. Shut the fuck up, and you still don't. Your weird ass. Take that hobo shit. Going on. Ah, you bust a bubble. Ah. Okay, anger attempt to mask shit. You bitched them on. Look at that. A dagger to the heart. Someone please call 911. Okay. Damn. Okay. Ooh, shit. They can't do what it is they need to do, no matter who's in the crew. And I tell you, it's about 6 of them, and they grouped up like crows perched on trees to see something they want to swoop in on because they think it's a good opportunity and they think it's something that's unaware and naive. The problem is you're not naive, and the problem is you are aware. The problem is you guarded, triple guarded, and you're not looking for this shit they own. You're not on what they own. Okay, that's the problem. This normally ain't they. This they go that fucking hand again. Look at that. Look at this shit. Everything I'm saying. Remember I told you about you put your hand out there, drag your ass down? They go, this is them. Sea of despair, feelings. I told you they're going to try to get to your emotions. They know they can't get to your emotions. That's normally how they get to them, whether it's a woman or man. on some lovey-dovey funky shit, or help me, I seen you and I need, or acting like they injured or some shit so you can help, and they pull your ass down until they despair, until they drama. But this your hand, you in the red, they in the blue. Okay, the whole group is a bunch of the motherfuckers. I told you that hand stood out. Somebody could be a Gemini too. Geminis represent the hands and the lungs. But this is you. This is them in the blue and the spirit and got all this drama. They want to get pulled out of something they in. They could be fucked up. They could be going through some shit. Shit could be crashing down around them. They may be trying to leave a situation they done fucked up. Trying to, maybe it's a dude living off a woman, or it's a woman living off a dude, or maybe they shit ain't going right with each other, and they see you minding your business somewhere. They want to try to see how they can get to you so they can get pulled out of the situation they in and bring that same shit your way. Sort of hoping that you got low self-esteem, or maybe low self-worth, or don't give a fuck about yourself, or you'll be quick to lay with this motherfucker. I told you they get around, they shot out, they ran down, they taken down through there. This person down there, they didn't throw that thing around. So they like, well, shit, I gotta use it. I gotta use. This is your hand up here in the red. This them in the blue. They thinking that they didn't found someone that can pull them out of something. They don't even know you. Making plans. So they gonna come in with that lovey-dovey shit. And this is you. You indifferent. Once again, you are fucking quadruple guarded. You ain't having the shit with no one. You said I'm indifferent to the bullshit. No compassion, disinterested, neutral, emotional distance. Keep your distance, bitch. This is you. Okay? And this is you. This is you. Guarded. Confinement. No entry. Gate. No access. Members only. And you. This is a double no. Get the fuck back. Okay? Yeah, you ain't having it. And this is you. Like you, This person is just getting shot down, shot down. They know you're not gonna have it. Okay? This person is a person that go from person to person. When they get into a situation with one person, they run over to someone else to rescue them. Okay? Okay. This might be a person that maybe had kids with someone, and then now they're trying to run off with someone else, or maybe shit going on wrong in their household. They can't maintain something. They see you around somewhere and they're like, I'm gonna leech off them. I'm gonna leech off them. I'm just study them a little bit, and then I'm gonna come in on this trickery shit. Okay. I'm gonna come in with this cat in the hat shit. And then I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna dress in the way I think. I'm gonna get me a dashiki, or I'm gonna get me a turban or some shit. I'm gonna get me a couple jewels. I'm gonna get me a couple crystals, burn a couple incense, talk a little bit of one step, two step. Shut the fuck up. Sit your ugly ass down. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to talk in code. They want you to pull somebody wants you to pull them out, and they want you to pull them into where you live at. They want you to pull them out of the shit they done got theyself into. Several of these motherfuckers. There's a lot of them. It ain't just one. It's groups of them. They want you to pull them out the shit they done got themselves into, that they don't like, that they feel like they don't want to be in. And they hoping that they can, you know, get around you, somebody been peeping. They seen you, and they didn't study you, they didn't see who come in and out with you and everything. Right? And they sort of like, well, maybe that's the one. I'm gonna study them. I'm bumping to them. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna get to laughing and joking. They gonna, next thing you know, I'm gonna ask them where they live. They know where you at. Okay. You don't know this motherfucker, but you've seen them somewhere before. And this person is fake as fuck. I told you, they misleading. They wearing a mask. They shady as fuck. Okay. Right? And you know this. They never ran into nobody that is that got quadruply guarded as you, and see straight through their mask. I said that in the very beginning. Ever. People talk that talk, but they ain't about it. You about it. So this person gonna act like they never seen you before. Oh, oh. Or they're gonna act like they didn't see you around, but they were just so nervous. Right? Start a little stupid ass conversation. Hope that you gonna still be going. They going, oh, wait, I just wanna try to act like they shy and shit. Right? They trying to hurry up because time running out. They may be having to go from where they at. Maybe they're not pulling their weight wherever they are. Maybe they got into it with a baby mama or a baby daddy. Maybe the baby mama or baby daddy told Nate, "No, you can't be here." Or maybe they can't take care of their shit financially, and they see you as a come up, and they hope that you like thirsty. They hope that you like got self esteem problems, and that you gullible like the women they used to, or like the men they used to, so they can come in with this little fake ass smile, toothless fucking smile, their little outfit or whatever, they bag, what they little clothes in it and shit, and swoop in. Bitch, I can read you. Get your ugly ass on if I kick you in your shit. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Person can be a Taurus or a Gemini, or you can, or water. Person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, or a Gemini. A lot of waters here. And guarded Scorpio too. Okay. Nah, hell nah. Hell no. This shit say I pity the fool who mocks the queen. Like you don't even see this shit. You see them, you aware of your surroundings. See this? Aware of your surroundings. You are in tune. You feel everything around you. All this shit people think they slick on, and they just gon' uh spring on you and come at you sideways. You have no idea. You didn't either dreamt this shit before, or you done seen them in passing somewhere before, and automatically got a weird vibe. Cause you seen when you saw them, you looked at them. You looked straight through them. You ain't turn your you look straight through them. You seen everything, right? You in tune, okay? This person, they used to certain people, you know. You in tune for real. Energy frequency shit. This person want to throw your frequency off. This person want to come in and throw your whole energy off and fuck your whole world up, ruin your everything you got going on. This person trying to get out they shit, and they trying to get into yours. This is a pure thoroughbred homosexual. This person will use anything to get what they want. They'll say anything, do anything. Okay? If you gay, they gonna say they're gay. If you straight, they gonna say they're straight. All right? This person is ugh. This is some that a lot of people. This person is some shit with whoever they're around. Somebody one of it's three groups of them, but it's six people. So it's three groups of two. So it's about six people, and they all grouped up. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It could be people on the brink of divorce, people on the brink of breaking up, or it could be people that's together for convenience, meaning that they don't really like each other, love each other. They deal with each other because it's convenient, and they need each other. They need it. So one is surviving off the other. Maybe one holding it down and can't hold it down, and then it's seeing you somewhere, and they just watching you. And then like, they ain't got a bright idea. I can go try to mess with them so I can get out this situation, and like I can get over there with them. These be motherfucker making plans for you. Like you gonna be down with it. You don't get your ugly ass out of here, bro. Sit your stupid ass down somewhere. You got your fucking mind. People, you got somebody making plans. Ooh, you pissing somebody off, boy. They like, God damn it, let me in. Get me out my situation. Get me out my situation. I need your energy to heal me. I need your energy to take control of me. I see you in my dreams and wake up in my sleep. Just in case something's in there. It's reminding me of Future and Sierra. It's a song called I Feel Your Energy. Somebody could be a Scorpio too. Whoever these people are, one of them a Scorpio. I know that for a fact. Somebody's a fucking Scorpio through and through. One of them a Capricorn, one of them a Scorpio, a Gemini, and a Taurus, a Pisces, and a Cancer. All these motherfuckers combined. Period. One of them could be definitely, yeah. And the one who really trying to get at you, they got all this shit going on in them. This motherfucker is tormented. And this is how they normally cleanse themselves. They normally go lay with people when they got a lot of shit going on. They go and run through different partners and shit. Okay. It's one of these motherfuckers looking directly at you. And they mad because they feel like they need to get what they need to get. You don't know this motherfucker, but you done seen them somewhere in passing. Okay. And they are steadily watching you. They got all this shit going on inside their soul. And they worrying about latching on to you, being a homosexual, getting into where you at, living off of you, leeching off of you, hoping that you gullible, hoping that you vulnerable, hoping that you lonely. They hoping that you lonely. They been seeing you, and they banking on it too. They motherfucker ready to charge. As soon as you say something, hey, how you doing? How you doing? This motherfucker got a lot going on, man. This shit says sorrow, madness, struggle, agony, falsehood. This person, and it says chaos. This person ain't none you want. This a demented motherfucker. This a reprobate. This is someone who could be. They could have some domestic violence charges. They can have some shit. They can have some shit on their roster. They could have been in did some shit before. This breaking and entering type motherfucker. This is a domestic violent type. This person did some things. Okay. They can have some open cases too. This person jumps from person to person. This is a pickpocketer, pocket watcher. This is a gigolo, hoe. This is a body snatcher, body hopper, energy stealer. This is a hobosexual, hobo. Okay. They survive off people. And they in a situation they don't want to be in and they want you. And this person says, I normally get what I want. And you're not making it easy for me. So this person getting pissed off, to be honest. And like I said, you never had one conversation with this person, but you have seen them around in passing, and I'm pretty sure they stood out to you. You looked at them in their face in passing, because something about them made you want to look at their ass and get a good description of their ass. So if you ever see them again, they gonna give you the same vibe they gave you, whoever this person is, and you didn't like the vibe you got. It reminded you of a snake. Okay, sacred blossom. This is you. This person want your energy. I want your energy to take a, what is it? I gotta pull that song up because it's by Sierra. It's two Scorpios. It's Sierra and Future in it, and it's where'd you go? There you go. Been a minute since I seen you smile. Sierra and Future. There you go. Lyrics. I'm telling you, I'm picking up on these people. Whoever they are, some ain't right. Where you go? This it. It's one part. Oh, this is what this person has definitely got some Scorpio placements. Whoever this person is, it's a motherfucking Scorpio. You know, I could feel them because I'm a Scorpio rising, and I could feel these motherfuckers, right? I could feel their little ass. I know, and this is not a good Scorpio. This is a dark sided motherfucker. This is not a transformative Scorpio. This is more on some use. I use. It's a user motherfucker. It's a bunch of them too. It's a whole group of them that act like they don't know each other. They know each other. The main motherfucker that's sitting up there growling, talking about they ain't making it easy for me. They act like they can't see me, act like they can't speak. It's a goddamn Scorpio. And a dark side Scorpio. This is a vindictive motherfucker. And they hanging out with a Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Gemini, and a Taurus. It's a group of these bitches, and they in groups of two. They live in different residences, but they know each other. Or some of them could all know each other by friendship. But the main one that didn't set up something to come after you is a fucking scorpion. All right. Now they got you. They must not know how intuitive you are and how they gonna get destroyed. So, because I picked up double Scorpio with Sierra and Future, and the song is "There You Go." It says, "You wait, you go, do you go, where you go?" It was a time when I seen you happy. Where'd you go? It's been a minute since I seen you smile. Where'd you go? There's a light in the sky and it's brightened by your face. I could see it in your eyes. Then it went right away. Somebody seen you in passing. Somebody see you, but they never said nothing to you. Okay, and they gonna try to rush in and say some shit, and they ain't know nothing good. Okay. Where is it? Where's the one I see you in my dreams? I want your energy, just in case you. It's a song, and I'm trying to find it because that's what keep picking up. Somebody wants your energy. Okay. They may not be able to express it like that, but this person is a energy drainer, a true parasite in human form. Mm-mm. To take control of me. Somebody, future. What is it? I have to find it. Future rapper. Somebody could be song finder. I want your energy. That's all keep popping up to take control of me. Just in case you sinner, send her to me. That's all I keep picking up. Anyway, yeah, this person definitely got some strong Scorpio placements or Scorpion energy, Plutonian type energy, which means that they got some dark side, ain't nothing wrong with that, but they got dark. They don't have not too much light, so they involved with some shit. They can have like a criminal history. They can have some shit that's pending. They could be living off people. They could be somewhere they don't really want to be, but they created a situation they can get themselves out of. They got a lot of drama surrounding their life. They sort of like bring drama along with them on their path. And this person see your energy is something that they can absorb into their own. In a sense, they are attracted to you. They don't even know you. They feel your energy. This is a Scorpion. So whether they dark or light, whether this is a fucked up Scorpion or a good one, they still are know something about energy. And they felt yours when they passed you. This person is drawn to you, but it's nothing good. This person uses their body for shit. This person may have several baby mamas or several baby daddies, either or. And they never complete what they finish. They have a lot of homes they've started. They've created a lot of disasters in their life, a lot of fires they didn't put out. And they got their eye on your ass to be the next one. And they want you to let them in. Okay? All this shit, they feel like you can resolve it. This is around, this is the energy. Does this look like something you interested in? Okay. You want to bring all this in your space where you live at? They want to bring this to you. This is them. And this shit surrounding them says agony, struggle. Oh God. Struggle, falsehood, madness, sorrow, and chaos. This person got a very chaotic spirit. They got a lot of shit going on. They do not deal with their shit. And when they deal with it, they lash out. These people, yeah, they got some stuff going on. They got some people with them that ain't right either. Having anything to do with this individual or the other ones, because this is about 6 or more of them, would be a complete disaster. Okay? They destroy everything they touch, but they don't look like it unless you look in their eyes. If you look at this person, they look like a regular person. Whoever this dude is or this woman is, whoever this person is, and whoever trying to get at you, this homosexual, this hobo, that's studying your ass, they start a lot of fires they ain't put out. And they may be on fire too, if you know what I mean. They ass on fire, if you know what I'm saying. They just keep tossing their ass around, whoever this person is. This person on fire. Okay. I just heard walks by me every day. Her and love are the same. Oh shit, Cisco's a Scorpio. All these Scorpios keep coming through for some reason. This person is a fucking Scorpio. And I'm telling you, I'm calling out the people around them that they hanging with, they buddies, they friends, or whoever connected. They buddies is a Gemini, Taurus, a Capricorn, Pisces, and a Cancer. But the head honcho, this is a goddamn Scorpio watching you. And they are fixated on your ass too. Damn near obsessed. Could be a Capricorn too. Okay. And this is their energy. But the song playing is Beauty by Cisco. Cisco's a Scorpio too. None but Scorpios coming through. Sierra, Future, and Cisco. This is Scorpio. Walks by me every. This person says you. They want to do the pity part. They want to get to your emotions because this person, for whatever they're attracted to you, and they know you're not going to be attracted to them because of what's around them, the life they've created, the energy they walk in. They know that shit. Her and love are the same, and beauty is her name. This how they see you. Ain't no sad. Don't feel sorry. Could this person do this anytime they want something? They think they should have it. They don't understand you don't get everything you want. This person wants to pollute this. They want your energy. They want your energy. They want to be around you. And this what they want to bring to you. You the sacred blossom. They want to bring all this shit. This they want to bring this to you. Okay. Shit. Hell nah. It's a Scorpio. You know, I don't have nothing against Scorpios because I done met some Scorpios cool as hell. No connect, nothing else, none going on. But I mentored some Scorpios before. That's it. Not on no lovey-dovey stuff. Okay, dude and women on some deep shit, like help them fast. It's only been like one particular Scorpio that I helped because we were boxing together. I met that individual when we were boxing. Okay, and I coached boxing for about 3 years and then I stopped because I went back to, take care of my stuff. But all of us were boxing coaches and we used to spar together and eventually started chilling with this individual. Not on no lovey dovey stuff or no relate, just my homie. And I helped this individual because they needed to learn how to fast with water and green juices. All of the type of recipes and things that I had, I shared with that individual because I knew they needed it. And it was a lot of shit just like this. It was a cool person though. Cool individual. Okay. And this is what happened now. That individual ended up spared, but it were both of them had the same name. It was a Pisces and a Scorpio. One of them took their life. Okay. The other one is still alive. And they both had this energy surrounding them, both of them. But one of them had the energy around so much and got it to it with some woman that they were with, and he ended up taking his life. Okay. So whoever this person is got a lot of stuff going on in their life. And they don't want to take any steps to fix it. This person to not think about it, they could be smoking, they could be drinking compulsively, they could be smoking a lot. I just see them rolling up and just smoking. This person is a smoker. Whatever they can smoke. I don't feel like it. A cigarette, if they have to do that, they will, but they don't like that. Black and mild or something like that, they might. But this person smokes a lot of weed or something like that. They drink a lot and they smoke, but whatever they can get their hands on to take their mind off stuff. And they may, have a lot of partners. That's how they take their mind off stuff. And they've been watching you. They've been seeing who you hang with, all this type of stuff. And they're not seeing, you know, what they thought they was gonna see. So they're like, okay, this person for me. This person for me. Yeah, I got all this shit going on, but they for me. That's mine. That's my somebody making dibs ain't gonna try to come in with the homosexual shit. But you got a lot of guard. You got damn near 7 guards up. And that ain't never gonna happen. This person sitting over there like, shit, I deserve that. Yeah, I got all this shit going on in my life. But I deserve that. That's for me. Yeah, I created all this drama everywhere I go. This person, rather than dealing with themselves and sorting themselves out, this person might have disease too. This person might have a disease too because they don't know nothing that's going on in their own life. On top of that, they got a lot of chaos around them. I'm telling you, if it's a dude, he got a lot of baby mamas. A lot of baby mamas. If it's a woman, she got some baby daddies. A lot of them, because when they go through shit, they don't sit down and solve shit. They go and hop on somebody and put themselves back in the situation again. And they got all this shit going on. Okay. And they still looking for someone else. That's their problem solving. That's what they do. Okay. That's just how they do it. They drink, they smoke a lot, and then they say, I need to go get on something. I need to get on some. But for some reason, they've been seeing you, they've been watching you. And you they knew was fascination. Ain't no harm gonna come to you. But if there was ever an opportunity and you gave them an opportunity, they gonna bring all this shit that's surrounding them to you. Because that's what they want to do. And they don't see this as a problem because whoever they done been around didn't see it as a problem. And here's the thing, the person may have a dark look to them. Piercing eyes. They could be dark complected. Nothing wrong with that. They probably not they're not unattractive. This is not an ugly person. That's how they normally get their way. Okay, they're not unattractive at all. This person got a dark disposition, meaning their skin could be a little bit dark, brown, dark brown, heavy on the eyes. They got very slanty eyes, or they could have different color eyes, or their eyes may be dark or hazel or something like that. Okay. They got dark skin that's very clear, and they can have a very intense gaze. Like, if you look at this person, it's almost like, they be trying to stare. It's not like a spiritual stare. It's like you can sense something with this person. You can feel if you walk past them, all this energy that surrounds them, you will walk right into it and you may get dizzy. They surround themselves with people like this, so they don't get that feeling. They cool with it. If you just pass by this person, I swear you will feel all this shit. It's like walking into a spider web. This person draw people to them by their looks. You are magnetic. This person is magnetic. They know you magnetic. They magnetic. They magnetic on the dark side. They attract people through their sexual energy. They attract people through their lust, through their lower chakras. They don't attract through the light. They attract through the dark. They attract through chaos, agony, traps, mess, drink and smoke, all that type of shit. That's how they attract. They pull people through their looks. And then when people get pulled in, they see all this shit. They be blinded to it. Because this person is not unattractive. This person is attractive, but that's the trap. Other people fall for the trap of them being attractive. They know this person know they look good. That's all they got though. All they do is look good. They got a lot of drama in their life. This person is raging. Is this person probably got a lot of domestic violence issue problems. They probably have a lot of shit. Okay. In and out of jail, in and out of prison, something like that, or on their way. Okay. And they definitely are over sexualized. That is the number one spell. That's the number one. This person is quick to rush to that. They don't waste no time. Whoever this person is, this is what they do immediately. They don't care about that. They want to hurry up and get that shit done. Because this is how they magnetize. They pull your magnetic. Your magnetic level is this. Lotus. You're abstinent, celibate. You just don't fuck with people like that. They sense it. They want that. Look how this person looking. They got their eye on your ass. They said, let me in. Okay. Some chaotic about this person I don't like. This person, I don't know. I don't like it. Yeah, they got an intense stare. They got a very intense stare. They got thick eyebrows. Their eyebrows look arched. They look shaped up, but they're bushy eyebrows, but they're shaped. They're thick eyebrows to accent their face. They may have a sharp nose, high cheekbones. They may have high cheekbones, sharp nose, sharp features, piercing eyes. They could be tall too. This person could be somewhat tall. Okay. Some about their face too. And they stance. And they may wear a lot of black. They could also be an Aquarius too. I don't know why I thought about that. But heavy Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Cancer, and Pisces. Uh-huh. But heavy on that Scorp. This person lash out too. This person might like, I don't know. If this a dude, they may have hit on some women before. A woman, she might beat on her dude. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this person got some shit going on. Okay. And they got an intense focus on your ass. All they need you to do is give them the opportunity. Yeah, it's sort of like the Joker from far away, don't it? From far away. Ooh, give me black cat energy. I love cats, but not in this situation. Tell me more about this person. Hold on. Ooh. This person can be religious, or it's weird. It's like they religious, but they not. Prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. There's that hand again. Yeah, some up with this person. Some ain't right. They may have like a Bible verse tattooed on them or something. This person may have like a tattoo of like a Bible scripture on them, or the Bible, or some type of Bible verse somewhere tattooed on them. I feel like this person is full of like contradictions or whatever. They don't give a damn about none of this. This person just keeps staring straight at they're just staring straight through the camera. Like this person has got like that, like a crow, like some type of vulture just staring at something. Like when they want it. They want what they want. And it's you. And you ain't making it easy for them. You're not even concerned with them at all. Hazy illusions. Yeah, this person. I was about to say a Miguel. Hello, stranger. And he's a Scorpio. What the fuck, man? This person want you to. This person is heavily Scorpion. This is a Scorpion. And this is not one that is like transformed. This isn't a highly evolved Phoenix. This is a Scorpion. This person hasn't evolved from Scorpio. This is a bottom level of the Scorpio too. You got the Scorpio, the snake, you have the lizard, you have the wolf, you have the eagle, you have the falcon, you have the moth, you got the butterfly. You know how many levels of Scorpio there are to master? This person is just at the beginning, so they are stuck in lust, perversion, manipulation, using their bodies heavily on devices, drugs, liquor, all this type of shit, running through different people, a whole lot of fights, a whole lot of history of domestic running through. They mean it's a lot of shit tied to this person. Okay, they're full of illusions, and that song was Miguel. Take your sweats off for me. He's a Scorpio too. Why all these goddamn Scorpios keep coming through? This person a goddamn Scorpio. This person a Scorpio. I made the call for green. This person is hoping they can get you somewhere and smoke with you or drink with you. They've been studying you to see if they see you getting liquor or drinking or something. They don't see that. The person is tuned in, and they know, okay, I can't offer that. We ain't gonna smoke together. Look at this shit, anger and chaos. Person got too much shit. They got that fire too. Holler at me, Woody, if you want to ask tomorrow. This person lit, if you know what I mean. This person, they may have something. They may need to get their ass checked out. Cause this person may be burning. Cause they be running from one person to the next person. They don't. This person got a lot going on. Cause Scorpio does rule the genital area, and this person got a lot going on there. They give it out for like tic tacs. So that's how they resolve their anger and chaos. They run to different partners, probably a couple a day, or run through a few a week, or in a month. They probably done racked up. They don't care. They don't really. That's how they get through their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they probably got that fire too. I don't know why I'm just heavy tuned into this because I normally would have been off by now, but some just telling me to let you know this person. Okay, all these hands. Yeah, they see you like this. This person want they want that. It's like they point at you. I want that. But they have no. Look at this difference, the contrast. Black and white. Yeah, this person damn sure a Scorpion. Okay, they want the color that you got in your life. They want access to it and to you, and they want you to just give it to them. Like, can they smoke with you? They can't smoke with you. They can't drink with you. Okay, all right. Then studies you. They say, okay, you're not that type. Okay, how can I make her that type? How can I make him? How can I make her that type? Okay, don't seem like it's gonna be easy. This person is triply guarded. This person is very intuitive. This person can spot me in a heartbeat. Ain't no way I can step to them with this bullshit. They can see past my illusions. They can see past my mask. I know they can. So how the fuck I'm gonna do this? You know? How can I create a situation where maybe I can get them around me? Maybe I can act like I'm hurt, or maybe I can, and they can say, "Hey, are you okay?" This person thinking things through, coming up with different scenarios. Yeah, man, they feel like you from somewhere else. You could be from out of town. You could be from somewhere else. You're not the usual. You're not the usual. They would have been achieved that, crack that. By now they would have been cracked. Whoever they want to crack, they normally crack them. All they gotta do is look at them. This person is very intense. This person could stare at somebody from. I'm as a Scorpio rising. Scorpio suns are different. Okay. One thing about Scorpion energy is it's very intense. And once Scorpion energy focuses on something, you're gonna feel that person looking at you. You're gonna feel that person in the room somewhere. If you're in a crowded room, you're gonna see that it's gonna be a Scorpion or Aries somewhere you could spot. The Scorpio would be somewhere gazing at someone, not trying to be, but they just staring at their ass. And you'll feel the need to turn around, and this motherfucker looking right at you. They can get you to turn around because Scorpio energy speaks with no words. No words are needed to get you to turn around, to get you to look at them. They don't need to do all that extra stuff. This person is used to getting their way, but on some toxic shit. This person is on some toxic shit. I just heard drunk and F. All these fucking Scorpions. That's Drake and Future. Two Scorpios. Sierra and Future, the first one. Two Scorpios. Miguel, a Scorpio. And Cisco came through a Scorpio. This person is a fucking Scorpio. This person, that's what they normally do. They get drunk and F with their partners. They meet them in some type of place, and then they bring the booze or whatever, and then that's how they do what they do, and that's how they get over whatever they getting over. You operate from a whole nother energy that they not used to. Okay. And they hold on. Yeah, they see some opportunities coming. They want to get a hold of that. They want to get a hold. They feel like you are a lucky charm. They feel like you're the jackpot, and they won't access. They won't access now. They want it, and they want it now. Okay, hold on. Let me get this too much. Yeah, you got someone. I'm not saying this person's a stalker. They're not a stalker, but they see you, and they ain't looking nowhere else. They they've been focused on you for a minute. I said within this year at least, not for years. This year. Yeah, this person gonna try to charming chat. This person want your number. This person want to figure out how to get your number or your name. This person may be asking around about you. This person trying to figure out how to get around your ass. All they, this person feel like all they gotta do is get somewhere around you, and that's all it's gonna take. If they could just get around you, because this is normally what happened when everybody else fold and drop it. They need all the. If this a dude, women go crazy over this type of dude, whoever this person is. It's either something about their height, their skin tone, or their looks. That's all women look at with this person. If it's a woman, it's her height, it's her body, her physique, her curves, it's her eyes and her hair. Dark, long, thick hair. Okay. All right. If it's a dude, he can have locks, or he can have short wavy hair. He can have locks or some type of thick hair that's wavy and shiny. Whoever these people are, they are used to getting their way through their appearances, and people are naturally drawn to them through looks. They charming. You don't notice. You've seen them, but you don't give a fuck. This person is not your cup of tea. You feel all that it's like damn near evil around them. It's repulsive to you. You don't get a good vibe. Okay, you're not judging, but you can pick up everything they own. This person wants a charm. They want your number. They want to be able to call you up, text you up. They want to be able to some. They need something. The person might even try to put some uh on something of yours, like some type of a note, like they five or some shit, because they can't get other access. They may try to do something like that. This type of person might try to put flowers somewhere just to get access to see if what that's gonna do for you. Guess nothing. You, damn. Okay, you like me? You ain't seeing none of that. No, you said no. Look how many times you not with it. You this person don't have a chance in hell. Okay, look at that. You said no boundaries. I'm indifferent, not interested. Emotional distance. Get the fuck back. Okay, that's one. No. Game over. No chance. Gate up. Members only. Stay out. Look, it fell down. Look at that shit. It was sitting up. It fell down. They get the hint. They ain't gonna stop trying. Okay. No access. No. Okay. Confinement. There's a lock. There is no key. You the only one who got it. No. Heartbreaker. No. Okay. You said no. Okay. This person still staring intently. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do one more and I'm done. Okay. You pretty much get the hint to keep your eyes open. You don't have nothing to be aware of. Just it keeps sliding down. This person don't want to be seen now. Whoever this person is don't want you to be aware of them. Now it keeps falling down. They don't want you to be aware, but you are too intuitive. You know. Me too. Yeah. Sowing seeds of hope. There ain't no hope, homie. Give up hope. Dreams are for suckers. You know what I'm saying? They need to give up hope. Don't keep hope alive, player. You don't have a chance in hell. Okay. No, maybe if I stop smoking, I come around it, but I'm gonna get it. You gonna get what? Okay. Yeah, you got somebody that wanna be a homosexual, and they want more than that. They feel like your energy is what it's gonna take. They this is the things they thought about coming in with this some type of lubby dubby shit, running into you, bumping into you, leaving some type of message on something of yours, car door, showing up somewhere, bumping into you, having a small conversation or something. Compliment, try to see if you blush or not, trying to see if you smile at them over a fucking compliment. That's normally what they do. But they know, based upon what they picked up from you, they ain't gonna be it. Okay. So hopefully this helps someone. So yeah, you got someone. I gave you a lot of information here. And you could tell them in some, because 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Time go by fast for me when I'm in tune. As you can see, I'm not the fake. I'm a real deal. Until next time, karma's real.